What up? It's your boys, the Dark Squad. I am Patrice.
It's your boy Eclipse.
And we are excited to be here 3 weeks in a row. Watch the show. So you already know the format. That this is live music Mondays. But don't get too excited. We'll be back on a random Thursday or Tuesday or something.
You know how we do.
It's live music Monday, one day during the week.
Absolutely.
So tonight we're going to do some talk about things that just make us say, We're going to do some trivia. And of course, there's always the music.
You actually got something this time?
First of all, don't embarrass me in public.
Not embarrassing. I'm just curious. I just kind of want to know where we
There's
at.
a new culture. Have you heard the kids call it shaming?
No, I'm just saying I was a little lazy today, so I was kind of counting on you.
Have you heard the youth? Okay, so we discuss these things behind the scenes, not in front of the people.
All right. That's what we do. All right.
So whether I have something or not, this is between us. Okay.
I understand how it works now. Thank you for clearing that up.
Okay. Sometimes I'll just talk in filibuster. They might be none the wiser. Okay.
All right. So what are we talking about?
Of course, I'm always prepared. What's he talking about? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Before we do all that, let's take a look at. Let's do the roll call.
I can't see well enough. But you start out. Okay.
All right, then let me see.
Oh, they're right here on the table. And thank you for it.
All right, so shout out to Bianca, Mama Barnes, Hershey. Oh, we got Hershey in the building.
Hershey, we missed you. It's been a while.
Yes. Been a good long time. Toy. Well, Mama Spider. Mama Fat. Modega. The Atticus. Yes. The squad up here today. We got the squad up here today.
It's on and popping now.
Who else in here that ain't identifying themselves?
It's on and popping. Okay. So
Miss Chu.
Diggs TNT, which is our boy Dion, is in the building
No, Diggs TNT is Modega.
Really?
Yeah.
Diggs.
You always do that.
Sorry, Modega.
Tearing people up.
No less love. I don't be knowing initials and stuff.
That's Jesse from Bishop. That's what I am. You know, damn Jesse.
How do we doing that?
All the time. That ain't him. Michael from the Jackson 5? No, it's not. It's Prince. She stayed, but not to be excited too. Oh man, they got Barry White. No damn Barry White. What you talking about?
I'll be enthused and wrong.
Super enthused. Couldn't be more wrong.
I'll be enthusiastic though.
Well, y'all might well just expect that as part of the show moving forward. This is gonna happen every week at some point. There's some kind of name that pops up that we'll see regularly.
Correct. I will think I know.
Show enough.
And I'd be wrong. Okay. Okay. So this is Mo Digger that's here.
That is Mo Digger. My brother.
Okay. Then we got the Atticus. I do recognize Kevin Porch.
There we go.
Obviously, I recognize Celsius.
And
we got both moderators in the building. Okay, back in action.
It's been a long time.
They shouldn't have left us. All right. Yeah. So then all right. So Hershey, we missed you. And Bianca and Mama Barnes. Okay, the Atticus said we in here.
And I'll be asking y'all to confirm you received the group chat text that I sent out for a reason. Because some people were saying, no, I didn't get it. So that's why I'm saying, that's why I tell you confirm you received this message, because people have missed the podcast based on saying they never received a group text message. So that's why if you do see it, just say confirm. I don't care if you're showing up tonight or not. Just say you got it so I know it's working, or I don't need to go do an update or something.
You know the other confirmation that we need?
Like button. How about it? You got 13 of you.
At least, because some of y'all don't put your name
13 of you. That like button, yeah. That'd be great.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
What are we talking about today?
Entertainment. Now, who is this before I can get it wrong?
That's the Atticus too. That's another head. That's another light. He doubled up on it. Now that's a brother. That's a brother right there. 2 for 2.
Doubles on us. Okay.
2 for 2. I'll take a 2 for 2 for.
Wow. Oh Lord. All right. So we're gonna do a quick current events or things that make you go and then we're going to move on to trivia and music.
Yeah, I'm playing something new tonight. We're gonna get it to work tonight. Like I told you, I don't care if I got to put my phone up to the speaker tonight. And we playing something new tonight.
All right.
Did you reach out to your people?
I did. We'll see what happens.
The lovers of fun.
The lovers of fun. Did you reach out to your people?
Fun.
Okay.
Fun Lover was in here showing off last week.
Absolutely.
You made the show last week, Fun Lover. It was all you. It was all you. I was loving the fun that you brought to the table. Just put that out there. Fun Love. Yep, it was her. Had to put that out there. She made up for the people that didn't make it last week.
Yeah.
Fun Lover was on fun last week.
I don't even know what was going on. But
Fun Love.
Straight tripping. Straight tripping.
It was her.
All right. So so today's trivia, so today's talk is pretty quick. But okay. I have been watching copious amounts of snippets from like award shows and from people who are now charting. So in today's musical landscape, if you go viral or have one big hit on any of the platforms, then you may possibly get a record deal. Do we think that today's performers, that the amount of social media attention warrants the contracts that they're getting? And do we think that artist development, as costly as it may be, do we think that is something that should be brought back? Do artists best learn as they go? Or is artist development something that is sorely missed today? Because I remember in the past, before we ever were introduced to an artist, they had been put through musical boot camp for sometimes 2 to 3 years before we ever saw them. Right. So by the time we saw them, they were sharp, they were dancing, they were singing, they had been trained in how to address the media. So they hit the ground sharp, and we just thought that they were naturally this talented. And I'm not saying that they weren't, but they'd also been put through boot camp. Yeah. Absolutely, for a long period of time. So how are we feeling about today's music landscape? And do we think that artist development is something that can be learned as they go? They'll get better. Or is it something that should still be part of a new musician's training? What say you, since you're on the music
side? Your thoughts.
Okay. And then you're on the music side, and so are a lot of people in the building.
I mean, the music is, the way it's done is just completely different these days.
It is.
I think it should be done. We probably would get better quality products. But, I mean, everything sounds the same today, so what grooming is there to do?
When you hit a stage, should you be able to hold the attention of the audience? Should you command presence? Is that something we naturally... Okay, so there's a woman named Summer Walker who has had tremendous success. Oh, God, what's happening? What's going on?
Hold on. They got enough already in the comments. Go ahead. You got your deep seas on? Start reading.
Okay. So, Hershey says it is missed. The current artists often lack talent. Okay. Celsius says it's repetition.
Agreed again.
And then the etiquette said it is missed. Today's market stance from the labels has readjusted to the internet. Yes. Mm-hmm. Record sales are now social media impressions. Mm-hmm. And then Diggs TNT, which I now know to be Mo Digga, says they were groomed all right. They were Diddy-fied. Okay. Mo Digga. And he's in the music industry too, so he knows of what he speaks. Mm-hmm. And then Celsius said, in the old ways, you had to hone your skills. And then Celsius is laughing at Kevin Portis in tears. I'm trying to hold it together, Monzo. Okay.
I agree with everything everybody said. They nailed it.
So Summer Walker, who has had just explosive success, she had suffered backlash pretty much all through her career. That when she gets on stage, her affect is low and she is just dry singing. It is just not good. And so people were saying that what they felt, the emotion that they felt when they listened to her music, once they saw her on the stage and paid all that amount of money, even the young people who are not even as used to artist development as we are,
right?
They were like, "This is she's horrible on the stage. She's horrible." So I think she has improved somewhat since then, but she's still not someone that
Priest Magic, what's up?
You would look at and just be blown away. So Priest Magic, we're talking about do we miss artist development? The thing where artists were behind the scenes working and sweating before we ever saw them. And when they finally hit the stage, we were like, oh, kind of blown away. Do we miss that? And so people were saying that now it's measured in social media impressions. So if you're half naked, it still works because you're going to get the impressions, and the actual talent or honing of the talent doesn't count. What say you? And then how do you measure in? I miss the days when the first video that I saw from the person was like, who is that? Like, whoa. And I think that there are some people who are really talented. I think Chloe Bailey is talented. I'm not sure why her career has not met the trajectory since she's Beyonce's artist. I have no idea why her sales are lackluster. Her albums don't perform well. She had one single that kind of skyrocketed, and then her career just hasn't gone anywhere. And then the other thing that people were saying was that Beyonce does not put on her platforms, my artist album drops today, or y'all check out my girl single. She does not do that at all. So she doesn't even use her power to influence people to support her own artists. And as such, or the power that Jay-Z has in Rock Nation, they don't put that behind Chloe so that people will just by relationship go support her over there. So I think she is talented, but her career hasn't even gone anywhere. And so I'm not sure if they're doing artist development with her because she can dance, but it's not as polished and sharp as a Beyonce concert is. And if she's being taught by Beyonce, hopefully taught in terms of entertaining, then why wouldn't she be getting better and sharper and kind of bringing that? Because Beyonce doesn't do all that wild dancing anymore. She kind of just struts and, does a little bit, and then that's it. But why isn't she honing her to kind of take the throne? Thoughts?
So take it to the comments. They speaking.
Okay. All right. So, so Lord. Okay. So let's see. Hey. Okay. So people are greeting Priest. Oh no.
What?
Okay. So Celsius said more than Diddler was doing the Diddy. I think they're saying that the Diddying went across the board. So whether it was Diddy or other people who had children or even adults under the watch, that there was more than just him. So don't just put it all indiscriminately on Diddy. So then Diggs TNT said, let it be known, I didn't attend any Diddy parties or any other party. so plausible deniability, Mo. We see you. We see you. Okay. All right. We put it out in public in writing. Good move, buddy. Good move. Okay. Then the etiquette said in doing that, they want artists to be more of a character than a talent. That's true. The personas, I think, a lot of times sells more than the actual talent does. Because Chloe Bailey has a huge social media presence, but the sales are not following.
Let's just be real. Is how much is talent selling at all these days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Talent is more of a background factor these days. It's not the forefront. Stuff. A lot of stuff isn't based on talent anymore.
That's true. And then I was watching some of the performances when we had the two candidates running. It was just a whole bunch of talent. Well, a whole bunch of performers that thrown in our face. And I was thinking about like before when we used to see stuff like that. It used to be a woman singing, and a woman just kind of just singing her heart out with clothes on. So we used to have like the Whitney Houston or the Aretha Franklins or the Mariah Carey. Yeah, just carrying you somewhere with their voice. I cannot think of an R&B woman right now who is just taking us to some other place emotionally with solely her voice and who is not also naked at the same time.
You know why you can't think of one?
No.
Because there isn't one. Hasn't been in a long time.
So, but even back then, you had the people like Toni Braxton who liked to kind of, dress a little bit more sexy.
Those
and then you had the people with the clothes on. So you still had both.
Those days are long gone.
All right. So then Toy said that she's not taking most plausible deniability and that he probably attended the Diddy boot camp. And then Mo said, no Diddy, Toy. Joyce Bond said, absolutely. Mama Spotter is, I believe, laughing at Joy's comment. And Bianca said, I miss beautiful tones while singing the lyrics. What I had just said. And soul singing where they're singing their hearts out. Then Priest Magic said, yes, because Chris Brown was the last real talented male singer. Every other ninja has been boring.
Agreed.
After Chris Brown, did we get anybody?
No, we absolutely did not.
Wow.
And maybe we did. I don't know nothing about him. I ain't heard of singing nothing.
Okay, you haven't met him yet. Okay. All right. So the etiquette says she is talented, but her attachment to the internet is her baby daddy. But he's not the best. Are we talking about Halle Bailey or her sister? Because we can now with Halle and DDG, that's a subject for another podcast. That's a whole hot mess, but we'll talk about that later. Joyce Barnes says overrated. Hershey's laughing.
Oh yeah, Jasmine Sullivan got a heck of a voice. She
sang,
is fine. I
sang.
forgot about
She does
Jasmine
sing,
Sullivan.
yeah.
Heaven Bird is right.
And then Mama
right
Spot
about
is
that.
okay. Are you gonna hit?
I like Melanie Fiona too. She's
hit
like, Heaven Bird's been so long. It really has though.
It
Heaven
has.
Bird ain't been
It
for
has.
a minute.
All right, Mama Spotted says they don't exist. The etiquette saying hello to Mama Barnes. And Fun Lover said, I actually don't care if they can sing, but if you can't perform your buttocks off, she isn't having it. That performance do be everything. And then Mama Spotted said they hit the Heaven Bird for us. Toy said Lauryn Hill has talent and wears clothes. That's true, but can she arrive at a concert before we've been sitting there for 3.5 hours? That's the question.
But a lot of times you don't even have to have the most powerful voice. You just got to know how to crank with what you have.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Know how to crank with what you can do. You don't have to always have a Patti LaBelle powerful voice. Sometimes you can hit basic notes to just know how to crank
honest, Mary J. Blige ain't the best singer.
No, she's not.
If we're being honest, but
She's
Mary
not.
got that stuff that gets in here. She's not the best classically trained singer.
Right.
Neither is Keisha Cole. Classically trained. Some of her notes are actually rough, but that's what gets in here. So I agree with you that it's the feeling.
Know how to crank with what you got.
Okay. So Mama Spot said Lauryn Hill isn't R&B. Heaven Bird said, hey. And then Mama Spot said Chinchilla in the UK is a great rapper. We haven't heard of him, but we will look him up. The etiquette said and get through the second song. Hershey said no, she can't, and she never does. I think we're still talking about Chloe. And then now the sister, Priest Magic, said Diddy got the best bad music I ever heard.
The best bad music
I've heard in my life. His music slow
and cranks at the same time. That was a comment right there. Dang. The best bad music I've
to listen to a DDG song until now. I have never been like, what that DDG
I'm looking it up tonight.
I have never.
Go straight to Spotify when we leave.
What that new DDG
I need to
like?
see what he's talking about.
I have never had the desire or the urge. That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Okay, Bianca said that's true. And then Mama Spotted said she actually can sing. And she, as far as I've seen, she does keep her clothes on. A good one. Okay, and then Uprise said Lauryn Hill. And then Mama said, oh, Chinchilla is female and has great style. Okay, the UK rapper Chinchilla is a female.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so along these lines, I'm going to shift into trivia because I have some questions tonight that, and obviously some email coming in that I need considered. I need some answers to these questions. So my first question for shifting into the trivia part of Live Music Mondays, live talking trivia, is I have some things that made me say, and I'd like to discuss them with you.
Let's talk about it.
So we're talking about old school talent that was honed and that was nourished and enriched before it was unleashed to the public.
Mm-hmm.
So thinking about that old school mentality of when they got on the stage, you were just like, if we had a dance off of the ages, who are you repping? I will give you some candidates. So for the females, now everybody's equal. So everybody in this imagined scenario is of the same age, the same energy level, the same height of their career. We're going to equalize all the variables. So in a dance off of the ages, who are you repping? So for females, are you going with Janet Jackson, Sierra, Aaliyah, Tiana Taylor, or the person we just mentioned, Chloe Bailey, for the female version. And remember, we equalize everything: age, career, hits, everything's equal. So for females, Janet Jackson, Sierra, Aaliyah, Tiana Taylor, or Chloe Bailey. Who in this epic battle of the ages of female dancers would you be like, nah, it's a shutdown with this one?
Hey, Tracy, thanks for joining. Shout out to the Naked Face and Man Pretty team. Much love, much love.
So I'm prejudiced and biased on this question. I have one answer, but I actually maybe have two of them. But what? They're coming in.
Oh, they're coming in.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, they're coming in.
All right. So, okay. So the dance off is hilarious, but I like to imagine such scenarios. Okay. So Celsius said it's a toss up between Janet and Sierra. Celsius said Sierra was cooking, and then the Atticus said Janet Jackson. Priest Magic said Sierra, and he threw Chris Brown in there, even though he's of the wrong gender. But I appreciate you for that. And then Hershey said Sierra.
Toy did the same thing. She's right behind her. Sure, Chris Brown.
Okay, and then Diggs ENT said Double J all day. Of course. Toy said Janet Jackson too. Tracy said love you. Mama Spotter said hello, Tracy. Dietica said everybody else use control choreography. I believe Janet set the blueprint. I really do believe that. So I gotta go with Janet. I gotta go with Janet. Now Sierra is good too, but I gotta go with Janet. Mama Spotter said, please hit that like button. Huh? Okay. And then Fun Lover said, Janet when she was nasty. And what like the move she was hitting.
When she was nasty.
Joyce Barnes said Aaliyah. And then Kevin Porch said Sierra.
Okay.
All right. Priest Magic, stay on the genders that I'm announcing. Stay on the genders that I'm announcing. He said
Hammer. To a good potential.
Okay. Now, for those of you who couldn't stay in the gender category that I had mentioned, now we're going to give you the same question for the male version. Now, your candidates for male version are Michael Jackson, James Brown, MC Hammer, Chris Brown, or Usher. Everything's equalized. Health status, age, number of hits. Everybody got the same playing field.
That's
Michael Jackson.
List. I like that list.
James Brown, MC Hammer, Chris Brown, or Usher. Who's taking this back?
I know if my pops at home watching, he's screaming James Brown.
Who's winning this? Who's winning this?
He's screaming James Brown or Michael Jackson.
I did put Prince on it because Prince was kind of
he wasn't nothing but dancer.
He wasn't like a. I mean, he could dance, but he didn't get out there and just crank for the whole song. So I didn't place him in the category. But
I'm undoubtedly going with Mike. I think it's a no contest.
All right.
I only think he should have been in this one.
Okay, so Toy said Michael Jackson. Toy said Prince, who was not in the category, but thank you for your nomination. And then Diggs said MJ all day. Bianca said Michael Jackson. Diggs said MJ was magical when we were what? Juveniles? MJ was magical when we were judges.
Kids. That's got to be kids.
Okay, all
it's judge, but I'm assuming meant kids.
Okay.
Was I correct, Mo Digger? Was judge kids and was kids judge? I just cleared this up for the people. So.
All right. So MJ was magical when we were kids. I think that's it. Kevin Porter said Michael Jackson. Hershey said Michael Jackson. Mama Spotter said MJ. Dick said you were correct. It was the kids. It was the kids. Okay.
That's my brother.
Okay.
Right
Priest Magic said I have to give
other.
the official list. So he said Chris is first. You put Chris Brown, who took the blueprint from Michael, but he put Chris Brown first, Hammer, then Michael Jackson, then James Brown, and then Usher. He said that's the official list. Now, okay, and then the Atticus said Michael, it's the Jackson dance song. He said it has to be Michael. Joyce Barnes said Michael Jackson. Kevin Porter said, now hold the phone now. He said Mike was inspired by James, and everyone else was inspired by Mike. So I'm gonna take Mike's hands down. Fun Lover put Michael in all caps with a lot of effort. And then Priest said Priest Magic said Michael Jackson. He doesn't do flips.
Nah, he ain't
I did think about that with the Chris Brown. Chris Brown has explosive energy where he flips, does one-hand handstands. But he did take the Michael Jackson blueprint. So I got to give it to the original. But somebody else did say that Michael.
I ain't never seen Michael do a flip. I agree with that. Michael ain't never flipped.
No, he doesn't flip. Now,
but yeah, they all were inspired by Mike.
I'll go with Mike first. I'll say that hammer, when he was at his too legit, all them people in the background, he was breathtaking. Like he just commanded it, took over. Whether you thought his music was corny, whether you thought that it didn't have the highest level of lyricism, what you couldn't do was look away. You could not look away and be like, not be in awe. He was just phenomenal on the stage.
No, when Hammer was hot, he was every day. Like when Hammer had his little moment, there.
And to keep up that level of performance energy and be rapping at the same time and not in the dead sweat in a full suit, that's talent right there. Like he had a full suit on, was rapping and all out dancing at the same time without being winded or openly sweating. I would give him some type of credit just for that. Hit the like button. Okay. So then
that Smooth Criminal lean was everything.
So Priest Magic said he has to stand on his list. He said what he said. He said if Mike did backflips, he'd be number one, but because of that, he could not give him the title. Okay. Then Mo Digger said, look, Mike made grown men faint, but that alone, he done won the dance off. The men are falling out.
He said if he did a flip, the entire stadium would have died.
So
he would have killed all his fans.
The etiquette said Mike put the sauce on it, and voila, it just was what it was. And
Michael Jackson was just special.
The etiquette said Mike, he didn't have to flip. He moonwalked. We had not seen it before. They had little sparkly socks on, like we would transfix. He didn't have to flip.
The first time he did it on, what was it, Motown?
25.
Motown 25.
Yeah, and then Toy said, look, don't be putting Michael Jackson in second place. She said he doesn't flip, but he leans.
He might be more acrobatic.
She said he leans.
He might be more acrobatic.
Who else did the lean in life? Where have we ever seen the lean besides Michael Jackson? I've never seen it beside him. So Priest Magic said if Mike did a flip, he did say the entire stadium would have died. Yeah, the people just falling out anyway. And this,
Mike had grown men passing out crying.
That's something. That is something. Okay. And then Toy says again, the Smooth Criminal lean.
Andrea Tucker, thank you so much for joining.
Bianca said, I like the pumps and a bump dance of the clean version of video. And then Priest Magic said he almost killed all of us with the moonwalk. Did you not see Thriller? When they used to put Michael Jackson's video on the regular TV and stop programming. Like, we're not playing the news tonight. Michael Jackson's coming on. And so we would all run home.
And that's real.
Yeah.
That was
the news will be coming on at 11:15. We ain't playing the news tonight because
the debut of a new Michael Jackson video was on the news.
Don't worry about what's happening in the world. We'll talk about the bombs later. We play this Michael Jackson video at 11 o'clock.
Who got killed tonight or earlier today? No, none of that matter. We're debuting bad tonight. Michael Jackson is bad. That's all you need to know. Tune in at 11. We'll get back with you tomorrow. I remember them days.
Absolutely.
And the whole world was excited.
Yeah, and they would tell us like weeks and weeks before so that they would make sure we were all home at the same time.
That is so true. I remember those days.
I remember that for nobody else. Only Michael Jackson had shut down TV abilities.
That never happened with no other artists.
Yes.
Never.
Oh, we were so excited. All right. So Mo Digger said, don't forget the glitter glove.
Socks.
We cannot forget it. And then Andrew Tucker said, naked faces in the house. We got the Man Pretty Products representing.
Absolutely.
Joyce Barnes said, somebody's tripping. Joyce Barnes, be specific. I think somebody's tripping too. Who is it? Did you see that? Is it my brother? Who is it? Okay. All right.
Let me see. Deanna can say Mike took the whole industry to the level, past and track of today's industry.
I think you're farther down than I am. Kevin Porch was next.
Okay. Was it?
Well, so your mom said somebody's tripping, and I need her to be more explanative of who's tripping. Okay. Toy said Mike created the chicken head. In which way? That women were chicken heads or that there was a dance? I need you to be more explanative too. Kevin Porch said Mike is still relevant to this day as the greatest entertainer and people fainting. Mama Spot greeting Andrea, and then Priest Magic said Pumps in the Bumps clean version is the best rap and dance video ever. I like that daggone Too Legit to Quit.
Some comments you can skip, like
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
Spider's
you.
greeting,
All right.
actually. You
All right.
don't have to
So,
read those
do you
out
want to
loud.
go to your trivia, or you want me to hit the next question if I can get the computer back over there?
Let me see.
All right.
Let me see what I got. Oh, that's a song, man. All right, let's see where we at.
All right. Well, I'll go to the next one for now. Okay.
All right, so
you got
it's not really trivia.
oh, okay. Well, what is it?
Where the heck is feet's furry at? I just know this feet's furry ain't in it.
We don't have any feet.
The feet's ain't here. Put it one. All right, so
Hold on now. They said that they do. They do have some honorable mentions. They said Big Daddy Kane had crazy hip hop.
Hey.
So wait a minute. So who is on the hip hop list then? Because y'all are right. Back in the day, they didn't just get on stage and rap. There was no kid and play. They didn't just get on the stage and rap. They was like they killing it. So if we had to do a dance off of rap legends, because they don't dance no more, who would be on that list? I'm gonna nominate Kid and Play. Somebody said Heavy D, and then Kevin Ford said he still has the Invincible CD in his car until this day. Even though most cars don't have CDs, he got in the car. Okay, so Dig said Kid and Play is on the list. So we're talking about hip hop artists who used to get on the stage and kill it as far as dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Heavy D. Somebody said Kid and Play. EMPD dance? Oh, the dancers. Wait.
Who?
EMD didn't dance, right? So wait, are you talking about the dancers? But I didn't know they had dances.
Salt and Pepper, Heavy D.
Oh, Salt and Pepper would get down. They yeah. Is he? Was he one?
Oh, it says all of EPMD dancers.
I didn't know they had dancers.
Yeah, you know, Big Lance used to dance for Hammer.
Okay, so Salt and Pepper is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of the rappers.
Gina and Pam.
Oh wow. Okay. So
I am telling you.
All right. So from the same list that we just had of the women and of the men in their dance off.
I like the honorable mentions. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. So from the same list, your car has an electrical short and will only play one artist for the next week. Which one of these artists do you program into the system of the list of females and males that we mentioned?
I agree with Priest Magic. I mean, not Priest Magic, with Fun Lover. And she said I wasn't too much on the dancing for rappers. I just wanted them to spit. I ain't worried about them moving too much. Me either. I ain't never really cared for.
I did like
rappers, dancers personally.
I don't know. Kid and Play. They had another type of.
No, but they were their own dancers. She talking about like women or people who danced for the rappers.
Oh, okay.
Kid and Play. They were the rappers and the dancers combined.
Yes. Now, Mo Digger, we can't pick Scarface because he's not on the list. Remember, your car has a short from the female version of Dance Legends and the male version of Dance Legends.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant artists overall.
From the same list.
Oh, from the same
and
list.
Then we'll take, so from the list,
gotcha.
Who's your first? And then not on the list, I will take a second. So your car has a short. So Mo Digger said he's not even going by the list. He's going to program Scarface and be fine for the week. Who say you? Who would I program? I think my
you mean out of the list of females
or males?
Okay.
I think I probably could get away with Chris Brown. I definitely could get away with Michael Jackson for the week.
Chris Brown definitely got a healthy amount of bangers for sure.
Okay. Priest Magic said Oaktown 357.
Yeah, they were having us dancers. Oaktown 357.
Okay.
And Big Liz was one of them.
All right. Who's in your car? You're stuck on repeat for a week with this one artist. Who's in the car? The etiquette said, true. That's why my thought was Big Daddy Kane's dances, because he would spit, then hop in front. He do a 2-step and then hop back. I got you. Yeah. And then Priest Magic said, forget your list, girl. I'm programming Cash Money all day. We will take that as an acceptable answer. None of the above, Cash Money. I got you. So Priest Magic is with none of the above, Cash Money. Bianca says, who I want to say is on the list. Neither was Priest Magic. So do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Okay. All right. Hershey followed directions. We appreciate you for that. And said, Janet and Chris, even though your car can only program one, so unless they had a duet, your car is broken. And now it doesn't work anymore.
I'm gonna say who's on the list again.
Okay.
Probably
So we
nobody
got
but her.
Janet Jackson. No, she knows all these people, most of them. Sierra, Aaliyah, Tiana Taylor,
She probably know the music.
or Chloe Bailey. Then for the men, you got Michael Jackson, James Brown, Hammer, Chris Brown, or Usher. She knows all of them. Except for probably Tiana Taylor and Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, she know the men's list better than the females list.
Okay. Because you cracking Masterpiece straight for a week. So after Bout It, where do we go from there? We're not talking about No Limit. You're talking about just Master P himself. Oh no. What?
What nigga saying Thursday King?
I don't know who that is.
You wouldn't.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
All right, Hershey, that's what we were doing, but people have free will in here, so we'll take whatever answer we are given.
So they say R. Kelly might have to be on my list for a week.
Now we can get through our R. Kelly list for the week. That man has
Easy.
bangers. For those of you who don't support, we respect your decision and don't think that I will purchase anything R. Kelly. I get all my R. Kelly music for free, so you won't be getting $1 of my money. But his music is in heavy rotation on my list.
I agree. Heaven Bird said Tiana Taylor is a triple threat.
Absolutely.
Priest Magic said Aaliyah, but only the song Timberland made.
He got some terms and conditions.
Hey man, got the programming like he got the program. We all got our favorites.
Oh my
as let me see. What's that? Okay, Celsius said Master P got a lot of joints you can't just shun. That man like that. Okay. I agree. He wasn't the most lyrical dude, but he had some cracking jokes.
I didn't know. I've always listened to the No Limit.
So you would never heard a Master P album. You probably just going off of what was released.
Yeah, Mamma Mia and
No. So you got to listen to the actual albums.
Okay.
He has some good street heat, definitely.
All right.
Let me see. The Etiquette said we dropping jokes too. Bucktooth Willie and Cousin Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, as I said, none of the women. My mom said, I know my mama now. She said MJ all day. Bianca says Brandy's Never Say Never album. The Atticus Celsius for a week. He gonna give you 50 features. That's true as well.
Absolutely.
Priest Magic say Woody Woo is still the jam.
Is that whose song is that? Woody Woo? That's what's his name song? No Limit? Master P?
Yeah.
Woody Woo? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Joyce Barnes said, love R. Kelly. I think we shared that thing. He won't be getting $1 of my money, but his free music, rotation all day. All right, sir. All right. We're going to pass the trivia baton to you.
All right. It's not really trivia. It's more of a question.
Whatever it is. Okay. Yes, sir.
And I really do want y'all answers. I really want insight.
And then Mo Digga has, given the virtual dap to Bianca saying that he loved Brandy's Full Moon album. I did too. All right. Yes, sir.
Question. You get a promotion on your job for a position over top of a boss that you've hated and couldn't stand for the past 5 years. How you going? How petty you gonna be?
So you've been promoted over a boss that you've
been promoted over a boss that you can't stand.
Okay.
That's been getting on your damn nerves for 5 years.
Oh, good.
And now you're promoted over top of that boss, and you're
which means I have
their boss.
Firing power.
You're now their boss.
Oh, I got this one.
How petty y'all gonna be?
Okay. So Priest Magic said it's called Hootie Hoo. Sorry about my mispronunciation. And Tracy Rooker said I cannot do R. Kelly, whether it's free, somebody gave it to me as a gift, it fell in my lap off a truck. I can't do it. Respect it. And then Celsius said, no, it's not about me, D. I got more on the way though pretty soon. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mama Spotter. We have to take a moment out to thank our faithful sponsors.
We sure do.
So our first sponsor is Hydra Greek Water, as Mama Spotter has so kindly done. You can find them on the web at hydragreekwater.com. Mm-hmm. This water is delicious. They have been with us since the beginning. It can be shipped to your home anywhere in the continental United States or abroad. It is from the natural springs in Greek.
With that said, the water will not make it to the end of the show.
It's delicious. And when
The
y'all see us
bottle will
open
still
it,
be here.
we usually drink it all down at the same time. We
But
never
the water
sip it.
will not.
Yes.
So I am making an announcement.
Oh, not again. If y'all noticed from last week, my water's all the way over here. That's not a coincidence.
There's a great possibility
that it won't be over here.
that when I drink mine, I'm coming for yours too.
I remember last week.
This is your chance to dispute that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
We'll see how it happens.
All right.
Now, would you handle our second sponsor, please? Who's in the building?
Which I already handled, but we're going to shout them out again.
Vanna White it. Vanna White it.
Shout out
I'll do the Vanna.
The Naked Face and the Man Pretty team. Let's talk about these products once again. They got good old beard and mustache oil, which Patrice is holding in her hand. What's the second one? Turn it around.
Oh, okay.
We got the Man Pretty beard cream, which works wonders on the beard hair. I use it every damn day. And I can't read that one.
Okay.
But it's more Man Pretty beard cream. Can you read it? I can't read it.
You know, I can't read nothing, even with the glasses.
We got bad eyes, but the products are great. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Shout out to Tracy and Andrea Tucker. Much love to y'all.
Now,
The Man
I will
Pretty
say,
team.
even though they're called men's products, once he was at the photo shoot and they were open, I was just putting them on. Okay, hold on. I got natural curls. Let me put it in here.
No, their products are for men and women, and they have all kinds of products. This ain't even everything. I had a bar of soap, but needless to say, that bar is gone. And it was awesome. I think it was oatmeal milk soap. It smelled great. It made my skin sing. Like when that lather got to going, my skin was just like, until I rinsed it off. And that's the truth. Shout out to Man Pretty and the oatmeal milk soap. Please ship me another bar or two, would you? Would you? There was another kind I tried the first time. I don't remember what it was, but the soap is all that. I'm trying to tell you.
If that's not a commercial for you, Tracy, I don't know what it is.
That lather changed my life. It really did. I was in the shower. I was like, oatmeal milk soap, my Man Pretty. Oatmeal milk soap. Let's talk about it. Shout out to the sponsors. Much love, much love.
Oh my God. I got drinks on the water.
Tell me you wasn't like that. But using it glistening during the photo shoot. Using it glistening. And they had the whole floor was lit up with the scent.
I just needed some of it on my body.
She wouldn't even rub it in. I even told her. She was having the whole conversation. I'm like, you glistening, right? She's like, she was addicted to the scent.
I could.
Tell me that when you first got a whiff of that scent, your nostrils didn't go.
I believe that's what they did. Teach me. Is that shea butter? It glistens.
Man Pretty. That's a commercial right there. Hey, Tracy, Andrea, we got to shoot there. Oatmeal milk soap. Get yours today.
We gotta go, y'all.
Oh. Let's get back to my question. We ain't never even answered my question. Oh, man.
I'm crying. This is terrible. Tracy, don't never think we'll love your products, girl.
Hey, I told you much love.
Don't never let it be said that the Dark Squad don't love your products. Woo!
Oh, man, I'm blowing sweat all day. I'm about to over my water over there. I'm sweating. I need some oatmeal milk soap. I gotta wash it off. I'm gonna need that.
Lord.
Oh man. Back to my question. Dang, can we move on? Can we move on?
On. We got to see what the people say. Look, wow.
Forehead over here.
We took a total detour.
Oily than a month. I got all kinds of craziness going on with my forehead right now. I got to cool off. Hydra. We take a minute. Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm about to make a whole man pretty song. Have it ready for you by next week.
All right, y'all. We're going to roll it backwards before we come forward. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Okay. My eyes are watering. This is crazy. All right. So.
Oh, Mama Spider said, what's the name of the product? I told you. Oh, man.
Goodness, you definitely gonna need that soap.
Okay, Andrea Tucker handled it. Good.
Oh, good.
Mama Spider obviously didn't hear.
Okay, Andrea, obviously we love it.
See the sneak preview of the commercial.
I'm sure y'all ain't never got an endorsement like this, whether you wanted it or not. Here it is. Okay, it might not be what you asked for.
Yes, I need that.
But it's what you got. All right. So then, wait a minute, boy. Okay.
Oh,
so Diggs, okay, we're going backwards. So Diggs said put him on the chopping block. I'm not sure who's supposed to be getting out of here.
No. He was the first one who answered my question before we interrupted my question for the sponsors.
Got it.
So we'll get back to my questions.
All right.
After we finish the comments.
Joyce Barnes said hard. The etiquette said extra petty. I'm going to email him and let him know when to be at training. Okay. And then the etiquette said you read it wrong. And then Tracy said, don't be petty at all. It's about if the guy can adjust to his new position to get the work done. Oh, got you. Okay. And then Priest Magic said, I would not hate on him because you would be like him. Look at the altruistic perspective. I'm getting him out like Martin. I'm getting him out.
No, I gotta say that reading these comments, I'm very impressed. Like,
with the non-pettiness?
Yeah, because it really speaks volumes of people's character.
Yeah, it does.
I don't share your sentiment. I'm busting ass. I'm gonna let you know now. Like, oh, I'm gonna his balls now.
5 years of that? Right. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tear his ass up. I'm gonna make him quit.
All right.
But I am impressed with how you guys would handle it.
You guys are amazing. And then so Chelsea said, "Oh my bad, carry on." And then Porch said, "I let him live." Oh, it is a bad economy.
We ain't got to kill him.
No, but I think he said he let him eat. He wouldn't take his.
No, I ain't gonna do none of that. But I'm definitely gonna match or surpass his petty that he gave me for 5 years.
It's about $4.59. I need you to finish this before you leave.
Make him finish.
When you go home, I need you to finish.
Get off at 5.
Right. It's $4.59 and 30 seconds.
Pass them Jones around my back. Come on.
Just a few more things before you leave. You can't see him no more. All right.
Oh, we just been
so then Andrea Tucker said, "Yay, man, pretty naked face." Oh, Andrea Tucker said she sees the sweat you done broke, so she will get you more soap, and it's oatmeal, milk, and honey soap.
Oh, so, not candle honey.
No. Oh, so okay. So you have to redo your commercial. Oatmeal, milk, and honey soap is what you call it.
Oatmeal, milk, and honey.
This. I hit this.
Oatmeal,
right, so
milk, and honey.
So your skin was singing it wrong. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Oatmeal,
milk,
and honey.
And honey.
Oatmeal, milk, and honey by Man Pretty.
There it is.
Get yours today. And if you're smart, right away.
Absolutely. Your skin will say. Every day. Robin with the dark squad. Okay. And then Tracy said, of course, thanks so much for the love. Okay. And then I think she started to put the website in.
Okay.
People were obviously laughing with your endorsement. Mama Spider said she had no name of the product now. Like, with that type of endorsement, where can she get some? Okay. Andrea Tucker said she was dying. Tracy said, love you guys. And Tracy said, look, you need to stop with the foolishness. She's supposed to be studying, and how can she with you singing into the mic? So, and all right. And then Toy said the naked face and Man Pretty. Beyonce said she don't remember the question no more. And then
that's how
and fall up in the building. She said, drop hints, but kill him with kindness in order to play with his emotions. because he don't know where you're coming from.
Right.
So if you're kind, he's going to take it as a threat because why would you? If that's not some brilliant genius right there,
the spite.
so you're still walking in your character and in your purpose, but the psychology of it is just devious. He won't know how to take it. Okay, this is why you gotta ask other people. So okay, all right. He should be safe, but he should never feel safe.
I love it.
Wow.
All right, next question. I want real answers. I really need to hear y'all opinion on this. This means a lot to me. You too.
Okay.
All right. You met somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been clicking with them. One of the most attractive people you've ever been in the presence of. Got all the qualities, right?
Okay.
Y'all feel the same way about each other. That as far as y'all getting to know each other. But you go on your first date.
Okay.
Right? You get to the restaurant. You got 10-minute wait. But suddenly, you got to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say,
no,
bubble guts
I don't
number 2.
I knew it.
No,
I knew it.
But that's not it.
Okay.
Needless to say, bubble guts number 2.
I got the bubble guts on the date. Toy, this is for you. Go ahead.
Needless to say, you got a 10-minute wait.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go.
Obviously, if it's the bubble guts,
gotta go.
obviously.
You ain't got a choice. You have to go.
You established that with bubble guts. You established that.
Here's the thing. Only bathroom they have at the restaurant is a unisex bathroom.
Oh.
It's got urinals and it's got toilets. But when you tell your date, ladies or men, I'll be back. I got to go to the bathroom. Your date says, well, I'm coming with you. I got to go too. What do? First date, you got a boo. You tried to sneak off and take a good one. You tried to sneak off and take a good one, but your date said, I'm coming too. I got to wash my hands real quick.
Y'all,
you gonna go ahead and take that boo-boo?
What's happening?
How you gonna handle it? How you gonna handle it?
You're in a unisex situation.
You're in a unisex bathroom on the first date, and you got the boo-boo. You got a
That's my other okay. So Plachette said, I knew this was going to be a boo-boo question. Plachette, you think like me? We knew where this was going. Now, I didn't know it was going in this unisex bathroom direction because this is a conundrum for me. But I knew it too. You've been watching the show, obviously.
Thank you.
Okay, so look, we got a 10-minute wait, and
First
maybe, and he's
date.
a clean dude. So for us, he's a clean dude. For them, it'd be a woman, perceivably.
You tell him.
So he's saying he got to wash his hands. He'll accompany you to the bathroom, but you know you ain't going in to wash your hands. So if it's a unisex bathroom, so you're both going in at the same time. What do you do? All right.
Do you play it off and wash your hands side by side, and then wait for him to walk out?
Okay, Kevin Porch ain't even asking the question. He's just crying. Kevin Porch, I need you to step into the lines then with us and make a decision. Okay. All right. So Diggs, okay, Mo Digger said, drop it off, my G. So this man, it is what it is.
Explain to Plachette why they would be going in the bathroom.
I told her he's gonna wash his hands.
No. Because the only kind of bathroom they have at this restaurant is a unisex bathroom.
When I see unisex,
it's unisex only.
Yeah, I don't like them joints.
So when you try to sneak off and tell him you be right back, he says, well, I'm actually going to go with you. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. You trying to sneak off and drop some things off to yourself. Well, no, he's coming.
Oh.
How do you get out of that situation? Or do you just rough it and take it?
No matter how beautiful she is, he's hitting the stall and blasting the boo-boo song from his phone from inside the thing. She'll be gone by the time you come out, but do your thing, Kevin Porch. Do your thing.
Oh my
Toy said, I'm not using a public bathroom. H to the no. Toy, wasn't you the same person that asked the other employee, did he have the bubble guts? How are you supposed to get around this situation with the public bathroom? And it's an emergency. And then Plachette said,
but hold on. Who's Toy? I know for a fact. But hold on though. Where you gonna use the bathroom at? There's a 10-minute wait.
Okay.
You only got 10 minutes before time to be seated.
You take fun lovers.
Hold on. What the fun lovers talking about? Be honest. These bubble guts come with the package anyway. He gonna have to live with him one day. So let's weed out the weak ones early. He's got a point. Hey, this is who I am. Accept me or get the hell on. This is what I do.
Oh, God. Are you falling in love with me and my weak intestines, or is this the end?
That's true, though. Let me get truly done. You need my representative. This is what I do and
wow.
who I am.
Oh, okay. Celsius says, hey, I'm dropping it because my stomach only gives two choices. Either I'm going to do it or it's going to do it for me.
Hey.
Sometimes the stomach does give you hard decisions like, hey, this is happening with or without you. I do get it. Bianca said, I would go to the restaurant next door or a mall if it's around. I would prefer to try to find like a hotel or something where they usually have cleaner bathrooms if it's close by. And then Celsius said,
so y'all not even going to try to maneuver around the situation.
She's going to clown me while I'm in there, and that solidifies that she's a keeper. So, like, boy, like, well, you'll be hungry now. So, I like that. Okay, Tracy said, if it's going down, that's why you had the potpourri spray in your purse. But it's going down for sure.
Poopery.
I don't know how to say it, but she got it in her purse.
Now they do have a spray that gets rid of the
I like a woman that walks around prepared.
You got to.
Okay. Andrea says she's standing outside and wait till after he goes. She might be dancing out there, but she's gonna stand outside and wait till he comes out.
I'm gonna work that situation because you think about it. All the other person was coming to the bathroom to do was wash their hands. I'm gonna go in there like that's what we both had in mind.
You got the bubble guts. How much time do you have?
I mean, I'm gonna be wiggling and jiggling, but you know that's what I'm here for. I'm washing. We're gonna wash. We're gonna dry hands. We're gonna walk back out together. Get him to sit his butt down, or her to sit her butt down, and he'd be like, "No, I'll be right back. I need another piece of tissue." So I'm gonna go back.
And don't never come back for 10 minutes.
Push forth. Handle. Still got to take that.
Okay. So then Toy said Heaven Bird would definitely use it no matter whether it's the first or the last date, or the first and last at the same darn time. Andrea said, I'm holding it.
He said, boo boo.
Andrea, I don't know about this situation. This is a situation where you don't have many options in life. Okay. And Diggs said, I'm 40 plus. I'm not holding shit. Some things in life. There are some inalienable rights that at 40 I have earned, and this is one of them, says Mo Digger. Okay, so Plachette said I was here for the question. The statement stands. They don't too much. I don't get this one.
But look who decided to join us.
Okay, hold up. So then Celsius said, hey, if they got the toilet paper, we cover that seat up. Absolutely. I take a whole sanitization system into the entire bathroom. If I can't make it as antiseptic as almost an operating room, I don't want any parts of it. Okay, so Toy said, I'll go home, Patrice. How you gonna make it through the car ride home? And it's all bounty and stuff. Car rides are not a smooth situation. That's a recipe for disaster. Toy said, when she gets home, she'll boo-boo in peace. Are you gonna make it back to the day, or is this just over for the night? Look, you find it all, but bubble guts, what can we do? Call me or don't call me. I got a situation on my hands. It's an emergency. I see you later, or maybe not. Like, how are you handling that, Toy? Okay. And then Plachette said, but the first date is diabolical. Mama Spider says she's out. She's going home. She's leaving. Yeah, and she'll use 13 sheets when she gets home.
Okay, so hold up.
Oh, Kevin Poor said, I'm not about to hold that and still eat no. One of these things is not going to work.
It's going to be one or the other. I got you. Yeah, I know. That's why I say look who decided to join.
Okay. All right.
The footed one.
Okay, Bianca said I need to stay quiet. No, I said I'm with you. I would try to find something else next door too, because a restaurant with a unisex bathroom already tells me the caliber of restaurant, because the higher levels, they're going to separate the bathroom, make sure the woman's one is cleaner. Mm-hmm. So if it's unisex, I'm already on kind of like, all right. So Celsius said that sounds like the date is over for Toy.
I'm lying too. I'm definitely lying. I just thought about it.
Hold on, let's finish the peoples. And then Feats is greeting the people. Mo said Toy's date is over. She's done. Mm-hmm. And then Celsius is reminding Toy this is an urgent mission. We don't have the time to make it home, especially if home is not 30 seconds away. We ain't got the time. All right. So what do you have you not been totally?
No, I'm lying.
Okay.
Ain't no way in hell I'm about to go use no public restaurant bathroom in that situation. I'm just gonna lose her that day.
You ain't got got no choice. What you just told all of us.
Well, I'm gonna find something else. I ain't going in that one.
Okay. What, down the street next door or something?
Until I forgot my wallet or something. I got to run home real quick. But
You can't make it home. It's the whole precipice of your question. Or the whole pretext.
I never said how far we live from the restaurant.
You can't go changing the foundation of the question now.
No, I'm like, I will go find another spot, a cleaner hotel bathroom or
hotel
something.
bathroom.
I ain't going in that restaurant.
Man, especially this thing keeps making noise. Them unisex bad, yeah.
I can't do it. I've been in situations. I'm like, and if it really was forced, I ain't sitting down.
TMI.
I ain't sitting down.
TMI.
My knees will not bend. Not at all.
Just the date's over. You're done.
I told you I was gonna lose it.
Yeah, you're done.
I'll be all right.
Wow.
All right, next question.
Whoops.
Honest answers. No,
do they get any more honest than this?
No. Before I go to that though, best excuses you come up with to end a bad date early. Date sucks.
Oh, no.
Chemistry's garbage.
Troy's already given us some excuses.
You ain't feeling it at all.
Troy, I know where you're going with this.
How do you eliminate wasting any more of your time and just cut the date and go?
I'm gonna go with the old classic. I'm not feeling too well. It just came over me suddenly.
And furthermore, how about best pre-planned preparation in case the date sucks?
Pre-planned preparation with a tag team
in
friend?
case the date sucks.
Man, ain't nothing like that.
How y'all be working those situations?
Oh, okay.
But them pre-plans be hitting on. That just in case
this
already.
It's horrible. Yes. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. This time for your diabolicalness in the comments. How you gonna get out of this?
One of us says.
Oh no, I think Mom's phone said.
Your phone over here.
I just embrace the gift.
Your phone is small. I got to read from mine. My eyes.
Okay, so Mama Spider said her baby has a fever. Did someone call you for this, or you just shouting it out at the table after the hour in? My baby got a fever. How did you obtain this information? Do you slyly look at your phone and pretend you got a text? Or is it just like, I had left them with the babysitter, but I got to get back to my baby? Okay, and then Fun Lover said, I'm beyond lying. I'm good with the nice to meet you. Good night.
Hey, straight to the point. Straight to the point.
Yeah, sometimes honesty is the best policy.
Well, Digger said, call my phone Eclipse. Teamwork.
Makes
That's definitely been one. There's always that cue. Be like, look.
Mama Spider said the babysitter called GTG. Got to go.
Got to go.
All right. Okay. Dig said that he's going to have you call him at a random moment and he'll be like, I'll holler at you later, or like, what? He died. They do that all the time.
We do that all the time. I know good damn well they ain't fall down them steps. Oh my God.
Like, y'all do
I don't know if I told this story before, but I gotta tell it. Bodega. Now, a lot of y'all are familiar with the Dark Alley, the group Dark Alley. Maybe not familiar with the music, but you know a little bit of the history. Mo Digga being sole producer of the Dark Alley album, the first one that came out. Used to have a studio in my house. So there was a day all of us was at my house, and Mo Digga was making a brand new beat. Actually, it was the beat to a song called Born Invincible. Me, Giz, Ron G, Mo Digga, all of us was there. I had to go to work that day. So Mo Digga's making the beat is cranking, it's straight fire. He used to say I didn't want to go to work. I did go. I went. Replay. I told Giz to call me in like 30 minutes.
30 minutes after you arrived at work?
Yeah.
So if you get there at 9:30, you get that call.
Pretty much.
And back then there were no cell phones, so they had to call the actual business.
They had to call them directly.
Okay.
But I told him, don't just ask to speak to me. Make sure that you mention the bad news
to whoever
picks up the phone.
Okay.
So Giz called and be like, I need to speak to Charles. This is an emergency. His brother was in a motorcycle accident. The way I was faking when they handed me that phone. Giz never said nothing. Usually. Usually, yeah. Usually.
Okay, it happened to be your brother. All right.
Not this time.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. So,
Not this time.
So they come and say what to you?
See, and I acted like I was surprised. I didn't know because they didn't tell me.
Okay.
They just was like, Charles, there's a phone call for you. You might want to take this.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, okay, who is it?
Mm.
As soon as I picked that phone up, the way I was faking was legendary. Giz never said a word, but the Oscar I put on.
And because it's not a cell phone, it's a landline they can't hear.
Hey man, I had more nigga them crying at my house. Needless to say, about 20 minutes later, I showed up and we created the song known today as Born Invincible.
Wow.
I didn't want to be at work. I wanted to stay home and record.
The shijinks of youth. The shijinks of youth.
Hey, bro.
Unbelievable.
I was on the phone like, what? Oh, no. Like, it was so funny. Like, you had to be there. That moment was classic. Classic.
Okay. So then, all right. These are people getting out of date. Okay. So one, the baby has a fever. Y'all are doing the teamwork. Flechette said, oh, my girlfriends, we have a system. We text 911. They call our phone and we put it on speaker. They're crying, saying that they need help.
Hold on. They ain't crying. Wow. They ain't crying.
That's crying.
They got the crying down to a science.
And then the speaker is genius. Then you hear another woman in tears. How you supposed to not let her? I mean, not just, like, how you supposed to not take that?
Beverly, they got Ray. He gone. Ray don't even exist. They don't even know his name, Ray. He dead no more. He out of here.
And 911, you can text that very sneakily and don't nobody know the wiser. Okay. Chanel Settle said, my job just called for me to come in. Did the phone ring, Chanel? Or is this you just felt it through, like, or you just looked down and it was your voicemail that you saw, the voice to text? Tracy Rooker said, tell them, hey, I need to head out. Great to see you. Perhaps we will talk another time. This is a straightforward but polite woman at the same time. I can dig it. Morals and ethics, but politeness and respect at the same time.
I like it.
But she still ain't coming back.
Right.
So, all right. Chanel says she still has to go to work. They're giving out bonuses 2 nights.
Right. What you got to do?
Okay. And Tracy says, see, she's still supposed to be studying, but these questions keep booking her in. Okay.
Yeah, I told you we act a fool on this podcast.
I'll secretly text
we just
Heaven
all having
to
fun
call
acting
me.
silly.
So Toy says she'll secretly text Heaven, her daughter, to call her, then excuse myself to use the phone. Then when I get back, I'll tell him that an emergency came up. Unfortunately, she gotta go. Okay, Mo Digger's laughing. Celsius said, dog, I was in there when y'all had that beat on track 12 repeat. That Born Invincible, it still does rock to this day. It does. That's like one of my favorite joints of the album. I gotta find the name of that joint. And
the name of what? The album? Define the name of what?
Okay, and then Bianca said, what if I hate the music they're playing in the car? Should I stay quiet about it? Okay, Bianca's posed a question. I've been in this situation. If you are in a car with someone and they're driving and you don't dislike the music, you hate it. As a passenger in a car where music is being played over and over that you despise, do you have the right? Because the ears, do you have the right? Or because it's not your gas or your car, do you just let them bleed the entire time?
That's tricky.
I have been in that situation.
That's tricky. That's a tricky one because the golden rule is if I'm driving and we in my car
and I'm in control of the music. Yeah.
Don't touch my radio.
Yes.
We cranking whatever I got on.
That is the rule.
On the flip side, I may not touch your radio, but I am absolutely going to voice my ears being butchered by whatever garbage you are butchering them with.
You're not paying for the gas, though.
I'm still going to say this sucks. What is this garbage? You like this?
You're not even going to be subtle with it?
No.
Oh, wow. Let's see what the people say.
I'm going to say something.
This is a good one.
I'm going to say something.
All right.
I'm going to say that. Who the fuck is this?
All right. So, as Janelle Settle said that the she already knew that she had to be at work for the bonuses because it was a voicemail text that she happened to look down on her phone about. And Celsius said, nah, the name of track number 12 on the Dark Alley album.
Okay, got you.
Feet said she also just remembered that she had a nice meal at home and it would be a shame to let food go to waste. in this fragile economy.
That must have been
that's what we're not doing here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Andrea Tucker said, I'm going to ask if we can change. I'm just saying. That's polite enough. Can we change the radio? That's polite enough. I have been there with my teeth bitten. Like, this is horrible. Horrible. Okay, and Mo said he's gonna try to take a nap. Bianca said it's tricky. My ears have to breathe though. Her ears are suffocating. They can't breathe.
Roll the window down.
My ears have suffocated before too. It's not a pleasant sensation. I've never described it like that, but it's not the ear suffocation is not pleasant.
This is funny.
Okay. Toy says she'll just go with a neutral. Can we turn it off? I have a migraine. Toy, you know how to use them in those infirmities well. The bubble guts to get out of work, perceivably a date because you're gone. You're just going home. And
Toy's
now,
a planner.
Yeah, the migraines.
She's a planner.
And these are not plannable situations. Migraines are random. They can last for a long time, or they can be short. Okay. Andrea Tucker said she's not going to be rude to the person. They play what they want to play, but she's got earbuds and she knows how to use them. Okay. Fun Lover said, depending on the friend, if we're close, I'm telling you the track is garbage. But if not, I'm coming up with something we have to talk about right now.
That brings up a whole nother question.
Okay, let's finish the people and then we'll get to the
no.
Hershey said, I will ask them, do you mind if I connect to your audio? Where that aux cord be going? like how your Bluetooth working?
Who said that?
Hershey, can you program me into your car phone so it'll pick up my phone? Like, I got some questions. All right. And then Diggs said, and the Butcher's Choice Award goes to okay.
The Butcher's Choice.
Man, them ears be butchered. Okay, Celsi said it depends on what's cranking. If it's excuse me, if it's something I haven't heard yet, I'll give it an ear. If it's booty water, then I gotta clown that joint. I think we've all decided that the ears were suffocating and bleeding. I think we've all reached a consensus on what the music was.
Right.
Okay. Celsi's been on a mission. He found it. Track number 12 is Left for Dead. He found your music.
All right.
Okay, now
that was one of the first songs he made too.
Hit the like button. Okay, now what question did this bring up for you?
Oh, am I the only person who finds it annoying when I am jamming life away and somebody keeps talking to me? I can't stand that. I need you to shut up until my song.
Are you in the car driving and you're in that zone of this is the one?
Anywhere. I hate when people keep talking to me while I'm jamming. I hate it.
And we're at the house and you have dinner on the table or something. I'm going to talk to you.
Nah, I mean, I ain't really talking about sitting at the table having dinner.
Anywhere.
I don't really listen to music when having dinner like that. You
qualify the situation then.
All right, let's just say in the car. I'm talking about Jones cranking. I'm in a zone.
You got it up.
I'm in the zone. Okay. And out of the blue, they'd be like, oh.
And somebody turns it down and says something to you. I do consider that rude.
Oh, if you don't touch my radio.
With the music.
Don't touch my radio.
And you see that
I will pull over. I will pull over immediately.
With the song, and all of a sudden the volume goes down and cuts my adrenaline. Man.
No, I'm talking about I'm in the zone, cranking. Zone is blasted. I'm getting it in. And out of nowhere, it'd be like, oh, you know what happened to Earl yesterday, though? Did you like to see me jamming? I had 45 seconds of jam. You just robbed me out of that.
That jam momentum, once it's interrupted, you can't pick it back up.
Don't destroy my jam momentum.
You can't just pick it back up.
I keep talking while I'm jamming. That is irritating. Shut up.
Okay. Now, I have a serious question that requires the utmost of thought consideration. If you,
oh yeah, me too, Monica, me too,
and the sky is the limit, could create the ultimate sandwich, no restrictions, what would be on it?
When you say no restrictions, why are there restrictions in the first place? Why couldn't
I can't afford the level of beef I want to put on it, or I want $3 of them $1,000 steaks on it, but I ain't got the money. There are no restrictions to it. I want half the cow, whatever, and 2 pieces of bread beside it. Like, there are no restrictions on price, or this meat only grows in China. There's no restrictions on it.
Right.
Well, the Japanese sushi is only at this restaurant. I want that on the bottom. No restrictions. And your allergies don't count in this situation either. Well, Dad, I'm allergic to that, but I love eating
I don't know.
it.
It's kind of hard for me to say.
I know bacon is on it.
There's a lot of food I'm not familiar with. I'm still trying to find new dishes.
For right now, with the food that you've been introduced to in the 45, what would be on the sandwich?
For me, it would definitely be some kind of burger.
This is the ultimate sandwich.
Right. It's going to be the ultimate burger sandwich.
Okay, so back to your music. Mo Digger said, I hate when females sing with the song is playing off key.
Yes.
Wait, the female singing is off key?
No, the person in the car, the female that's singing while jamming is singing off key.
Okay. And then your mama said she's interrupted you in that song zone many times.
I've never really had the song zone with my mom, not the one I'm talking about. It may have looked like the song zone to her, but that ain't the song zone I'm talking about.
Tracy said while she's in the car, she would ask, what are we doing with the music? So she would make it a group decision when it really hadn't been one. You're one diplomatic individual, Tracy. She would bring us into group talk. I love it. Toy said the ultimate sandwich she would design is the double champ burger. Wow.
The double champ burger.
All right. So let me see. What would be on this sandwich?
She want that big back extravaganza.
All right. So do we have any chefs in the room that would actually create an ultimate sandwich, whether it's for personal enjoyment or for sale?
Man, you could use anything you want, including stuff that you could not afford, but this one time you're just going to make the ultimate sandwich however you want it to be.
All right. So while they're thinking, go to your next question.
No one.
I got another. Not yet. I think the sandwich thing is throwing them for a loop. They were quick with the ounces and everything else. I think the sandwich possibilities.
They require too much thought.
The sandwich possibilities are like.
What would I go with? I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I think this is where we haven't lived in before.
Let's talk about it. All right. So next question is somebody's paying you $5,000.
Hold up, we got one.
Okay.
So we got a couple. All right.
Yeah, sometimes it takes time for the answers to come in too.
Oh, no.
That's why I was trying to wait.
Okay, so Mo Digger, you can handle that one.
She want that Diddy bowl. All of me.
Okay, I will pass.
Oh,
now, Plachette, oh my goodness, this looks delicious. A club sandwich on brioche bread, prime rib, ham, turkey. She do have a lot of the meats in there. Swiss, mayo, mustard, oil, vinegar, pickles, and lettuce. That sounds delightful. We do have a lot of the meat, but if that prime rib is cooked right, it'll drip a little bit down and like marinate the rest of the stuff. Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious.
It do.
Okay.
I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Mama Spider said Hardee's Swiss mushroom burger. I ain't got to decide it. Hardee's did it for me. I'm going down there and paying $3.95 and we're done. All right. So Toy said I wouldn't eat the double champ. I just wanted to hit a song. Okay. And then Bianca said an Aussie steak burger. I say this because I really like those Aussie steak tacos that you said at Outback Steakhouse. Oh, these are acceptable ounces. Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. Now, changing focus. And if you put a sandwich in, of course, we'll read it. Celsius said, oh my goodness, Asiago Ranch from Wendy's or a Big Buford from Checkers. Again, he said the sandwich has already been designed. I'm just going down there and paying the money and bring it home.
Hey, da boo. The bull.
A Toy said I'm more of a veggie burger type. Toy, I took some lentils, some black beans, and some chickpeas, and put everything else that you would put in a regular hamburger. The onions, the green peppers, the seasonings, and then I formed like a patty and put them in the oven, put ketchup, relish, mustard, and put them inside of a bun. And gave them to people being like, by look, they couldn't tell it wasn't a hamburger. And by the time I put all of the accoutrements that an actual hamburger has, even people that would not have touched it if I told them, this is not an actual hamburger, wouldn't have eaten it. They were like, this is good. It don't really completely taste like hamburger, but this is good. What is this? What kind of meat is this? It wasn't. So even though you said yuck, if people don't tell you, like your mama got it for them deer burgers.
There wasn't no yuck.
No, they were delicious. They were delicious. But the only reason that they were delicious is because she didn't tell us. If you don't tell people and they try it first, some of those veggie burgers are delicious.
I gotta.
Okay. What?
At least not the veggie burger that I had. It was the worst experience.
Some of them. Okay.
One of them black bean burgers or whatever it was disgusting.
Yes, some of them
immediately.
Some of them are not. Okay, I think this was a commercial. Mama Spider said, "Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce. Special orders don't upset." Who was that? I think that used to be a commercial on TV.
Is that Wendy's or something? I don't know.
Okay, Bianca said, "I still have not tried Burger Fi's burgers yet. Just their milkshake."
I have tried Burger Fi's burgers.
Really?
You just don't remember. We had Burger Fi's burgers when we was in Miami when we went on the cruise.
All right, now
we all did.
Here's an imagination question. If you could be on a TV show as one of the main characters, any show, past or present, it could be a drama, it could be a sitcom, it could be a documentary. But if you could be in a TV show from past or present, what TV show would it be? What character would you be? Whether it's a character that you're like, I would have been a better such and such, or whether it's a character that you designed that was missing from this iconic show. What TV show would it be, and who is your character? I have one answer for this because it looked like a darn amount of fun that they were having on that show. But let's see what say you. Okay, so okay, Mom's about to say it was Burger King. All we ask is that you let us have it your way. It's Burger King.
Okay.
Plachette said jackfruit makes some of the best burgers. Had no idea. Grill the fruit with some wood chips and it will be delicious. And then Bianca said she didn't realize that was BurgerFi. Dig said try Burger Billy's in Arlington, Virginia. Smash burgers is crazy.
Yeah, them Jones look good as a mug. At the picture I see, the burgers look fine.
Okay. Toy said she would be in Living Color. Now, what character would you be? Would you be one of the fly girls in the back dancing? Or are you one of the characters that's doing the skits? And then Celsi says Z Burger was clutch when I used to live back in the DMV.
Z Burger is everything.
Five Guys has gone crazy. You just got to have the first month's rent, I guess, to go there. Okay.
They talking them prices.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, Chanel Settle said Martin's, and she would have been Pam. That was the show I was going to pick. Now, I wasn't going to take nobody's character because I thought that the people did their characters well, and I loved Janae, but I picked that I would be Martin, and I guess I would be like one of Gina's girlfriends. So instead of Pam, she would have two, Pam and Patrice. We would be the girlfriends. But Martin looked like fun. It just looked like they were having fun. I don't know how I would have kept a straight face with all the shenanigans, but it would have been Martin. Okay, Mama Spider said she would have been Lori Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. We got to go way back, but Little House on the Prairie, the father was gorgeous. I can't remember what his name was, but he was gorgeous. Plachette said Sex in the City, and I'll be Carrie just for the fashion. They dressed the heck out of her. Diggs said Jim Carrey Now and Then. So you don't care which movie it was. If Jim Carrey was in it, that's where you was gonna be.
Plachette, I am so with you. I've been wanting to try them Bun B Trail burgers.
Let's stay in order because otherwise I get mixed up. Okay, Mama Spider said nice mo. Plachette said go to Houston and try Oh, what?
You know Bun B had a restaurant.
Had no idea. Had no idea.
Heard nothing but good things.
Okay, and Toy said she would be one of the characters on the skits in Living Color. Okay, Kevin Porcher, come through with a sandwich. Kevin Porcher does take time to craft the right sandwich. Brioche, pastrami, honey ham. That honey ham is delicious. I try to stay away from it, but it is delicious. Lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. Michael Landon, man was gorgeous on Little House on the Prairie. And don't forget the cheese.
Don't forget the cheese.
We got you, Kevin Porcher.
Don't forget the cheese.
All right, sir. All right, take us back to your trivia.
Oh, Lord.
These riddles of life that you be coming up with.
Sure enough. All right. Somebody is willing to pay you $5,000 to cater some food for one of their events, but only on two conditions. You have to deliver every single thing that they ordered, and the food has to be delivered on time. Here's the problem.
Okay, now Kevin Port said, I'm sorry, Mom's about to say she loves a good grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is the bomb. Okay, so $5,000, and every single thing has to be delivered and on time. But the problem is,
you have to deliver every single thing they ordered, or the deal's off.
okay,
And if it's not on time, deal's off.
okay. I need my 5 Gs. What's going on?
Problem is, you got 20 minutes to deliver the food on time.
Is it cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already cooked.
All right.
As you're loading the car, you ask some people to help you load the food into the car.
Mm-hmm.
One of your helpers, carrying several trays,
Don't tell me,
trips and drops the food. So now meatballs and hot dogs are rolling down the driveway.
Oh.
What do?
Oh.
Do you miss out on that 5 Gs? Do you run them in the house real quick, rinse them off, and call it a day?
Wow.
What
and
do you
there
do?
is no negotiating with this.
There's no
You
negotiation.
either get
It
there
gotta
on
be
time
on
or
time.
not.
And you gotta,
every item has to be there.
item has to be there.
Ooh.
If one item is missing, no deal.
Y'all, the rent's due. Oh Lord.
What do you do?
Wake up. It's the first of the month. The rent, the
Let's talk
insurance,
about it.
everything's due. Oh my goodness.
You still getting that 5 star?
Oh, Mama's about to say, "Where's the faucet?" Do I use the hose outside? The hose outside. Okay.
Everybody grabbing rinse.
Get that water bottle out the car. I know it's only half full. Get that water bottle out the car. Where's Hopper when you need him? Okay. So
Oh my God.
Joy said, "Don't worry about the faucet. It'll give it extra flavor. Pick it up and deliver the food." Okay.
Oh, Bink say, what's the question?
All right. Give it a question.
Somebody's going to pay you $5,000 to cater some food to one of their events, but only way you get the $5,000 is based on 2 different conditions. You have to deliver every single thing that they ordered, and it must be delivered on time. You have 20 minutes to deliver this food. As you are loading the food in the car, someone helping you load the food in the car is carrying multiple trays of food that you prepared, trips, and drops the trays that they're carrying. So now some meatballs and hot dogs and stuff are rolling down the driveway. What do you do?
Man. Okay. Man. So Chanel Settle said that's the lost cause at this point. So Chanel, you don't cook all that food, you missed out on the 5K.
Oh,
and then Mama Spotter said, "Where's the hose or the nearest pipe?" Okay. Fun Lover said, "I'm missing out. If it were me and I find a piece of gravel in my hot dog, I would be crashing out expeditiously in my TI voice. So I couldn't do it to somebody else. I do it. I do get what you're saying.
We just being
silly, mixed in with the relic. I do get what you're saying. Silly. Okay. Mo Digger said them glizzies got a little twang to it, so it's gonna be a little extra flavor in your meal. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to be there. Okay, Troy said the same thing. I'm not rinsing nothing off. Them meatballs are going to have some extra seasoning tonight, and it helps with your immune system. We're supposed to process germs naturally. It helps to build your immune system. Okay.
Wow.
Sophie said, "Not the glizzies, Mo." And then Mama Spotter said, "Pick up and deliver on time." As we said, the rent is due.
Y'all so funny.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
now, in the light of the recent Olympics, where we had breakdancing for the first time as an Olympic category, and that daggone women from Australia came and messed it up for everybody. Nobody remembers the people who actually won with talent. All we remember is Ray Gunn, that Olympic woman who did the water spout while breakdancing for an Olympic audience for the first time. Messed the joint up for everybody. The Olympics said breakdancing ain't never come back again. No more, never. Enjoy it while you can. We're done with this. And they have literally scrubbed the internet of all of Ray Gunn's dancing. They've scrubbed the internet. If you can find it anywhere, they will hit your channel with a copyright strike for copyright infringement if you post it, and they will take it down. That's how much backlash they got over this woman's horrible breakdancing. You cannot find it on the internet. And if you post it publicly, they'll take it down. So, question, what's an Olympic sport that still doesn't exist but should? An Olympic sport that does not exist but should. Okay. So they're laughing at Spicy. And then Mama Spot said, "Fun lover, you're hilarious." And then Toy said it's called grounding when you really grind the flavor into the food. Thank me later. After
they gonna have some real ground beef today. You want the ground beef? Y'all, sir.
We have delivered. Okay. So Bianca said she's not sure how she will respond. And then Mama Spotted said, "Are there any cameras? Can they prove that where the extra flavor came from?" Okay.
No, you at your house.
There it is.
You at your house when this happens.
Okay. So
this is loading into the car before you pull off.
All right.
But you got 20 minutes to get there.
She just wants to know if there's any if there's any video proof. Okay. So Plachette said for an Olympic category, I think this is good. This would be hilarious. Spades. Can you imagine the back and forth and the arguing? Oh my, that's entertainment.
Yeah.
The way that melanated people do spades, it's a whole event. And then the figuring out who won, who didn't cheat, that's a whole event. And the commentators calling Ray just called out that he had the book. Oh, but that's not just a sport, that's an event. All right. So spades should be in the Olympics, but it is not. Okay, and then Celsius said, "Oh no, they wanted to culturally appropriate. Why take it down?" The backlash. The people were swift and like rude about WTF had happened here. Okay, so Mama Spot said, "No idea on the Olympics." I think spades is a wonderful one. And then Celsius said, "Either stick the landing or get some real talent in there." I'm just saying. Toy said, "Football." Okay, so football as an Olympic sport. Now, does football not get enough shine? They got the Super Bowl and the rings and stuff, but I could see it in the Olympics because it is an athletic sport. It is an athletic sport that requires teamwork. Okay, and then Toy comes in with another favorite sport of the melanated nation, dominoes. Okay, I can imagine the flavorful language that would take place during this Olympic sport. Oh my goodness, people biting the gold with their gold teeth. You know, they take the picture like this,
right.
And they got the little grills in where they biting the gold, got the rings on, the little blue or red bandanas, the little California clothes on, up on the podium, taking first, second, and third. Right. Man, that would be hilarious. Spades and dominoes. Oh, they got Uno in there in a freestyle battle. And man, oh my goodness. All right. Okay. So Bianca said on the TV show question, I would choose Blossom for personal reasons. That I did like Blossom. And then Dig said dodgeball. Mama Spotter said backgammon, Chinese checkers, or pick up sticks. These were good. And around the ones where people get violent about the outcome, like spades and dominoes, or the freestyle battle when you all up in here with it. I could see that. I definitely could see that.
Say double Dutch.
Man, the coordination and talent involved when they go.
Double Dutch definitely requires coordination. Like, that's a skill. That has to be put into the skill category.
Yeah,
your coordination got to be everything for that.
And then when they start doing those tricks, dancing, going down low, doing the flips and stuff, it's amazing to watch.
I don't know how they do it.
It's amazing to watch. Oh, shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them for the Olympics. Call them in the circle of homies and watch me break them. All right. Y'all are coming in with all the black sports, man. Absolutely. I don't know if we would make it to the end of the dominoes category before somebody got punched in the eye or shot, but we could try. Dominoes often leads to a horrible outcome for the Negroids. But we could try to regulate the sport. All right. Mama Spider said, I loved double Dutch. The Crip Walk. Man, I was just watching video after video of the Crip Walk. Now they go low and wipe the shoes off. This must be a new Crip walk move. I haven't seen that one in classic Crip walking, but they go low, wipe the shoes off, and then they do the little thing that we used to but they didn't add some new moves to the Crip Walk. It is fascinating to watch, especially how they just hold the arms, but the feet are going everywhere. And I noticed there's some classical tap dance moves in there. Because I used to take tap dance, and I was like, that's a tap dance move. But it's so smooth with it until you don't know.
Yeah.
So I would love to see an Olympic Crip walking. That would be hilarious. And team number 1 representing the Crip. That would be hilarious. And could you be a non-Crip and just good at it and still get out of the Olympics without catching one in the arse? Hey, you got that gold medal for Crip walking. So, all right, give me that. All right, competitive cheerleading. Cheerleading is not to be slept on. I have watched the competitive ones where they're literally tossing each other up in the sky, and then somebody's catching them. That competitive cheerleading ain't a joke either. Y'all look at this. These are good.
They are.
And I can see all of them in the Olympics. And I actually tune in for a little longer. If some of these were in there. The arguing alone in some of these categories would keep me glued to the screen. Mama Spider said, do they still pole vault? I think so. I think that's still the track and field competition. Again, I'm not glued to the screen long enough to know, but I think so. Dix said pillow fighting.
That exists now.
Yeah, the Olympics though.
No. I'm just saying there is a pillow fighting sport though. I was watching it one day.
Now this I didn't know.
I watched it at the barber shop with Tay one day.
How do you get up in skill? How do you get advanced? How do I know when I'm at the advanced level of the circuit?
I mean, I saw that one day. But it was funny.
Okay. She has advanced to
pillows.
It
was hilarious.
How do I get to form a master pillow fighter? Like, what are the rules to this? Okay. All right, sir. We're back to you.
All righty. Question.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a building, snowed in with a bunch of other people. And where you're sitting, somebody that you stood up comes and sits next to you. Wants answers. What do you do? You snowed in a building.
Right. So there's no leaving.
There's no leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that you stood up on a date. You were supposed to be going on a date with them, but you stood them up. Never showed up. No call, no show.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, that person just happens to sit next to you where you're snowed in at. And they ask you, what the heck happened that day? Why did you stand me up? Why did you ghost me?
Toy, I think I know where you're going with this, but
what would you do?
I think I know where you're going with this. Okay.
What acceptable excuse would you give that person that they could not argue with?
Mama Spider said, what attire were they pillow fighting in? What were they wearing during the pillow fight competition?
No shoes, no shirt, just like boxers.
Okay.
Like if
these were men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That brings them. Okay. Mama Spider said, I'm sick, which I think means that she was sick because the person is sitting beside you in the snowed-in cabin saying, what had happened? Okay.
Okay, is that an acceptable excuse?
Digger is saying, wait, are we booed up? Is he there with his boo and this random girl that he stood up on the date?
Nope. You just pretty much cornered and trapped with a person you stood up looking for answers.
Feet, you've been around this one too long. You've been around this one too long, Chanel. Lord have mercy. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
I just remember something I need to do on the other side of the room. Yeah, I just remembered something I need to do over there. That is crazy.
In silence.
Wow.
Why not out loud? Make it more.
And hope he walks away. Oh my goodness.
That is too funny.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
Okay. Toy said, Bianca's thinking about it. Toy said she wouldn't do anything. She just told them that I wasn't interested. You got to be in the building with this person for the rest of the snowstorm. And Mom Spider said, yep. Oh, Mo Dick said, no, that's his answer. He's promised, he's pretty much painting her a fairy tale that they're going to be booed up in the future. So why she worried about yesterday? Live for the moment, girl. Wow. We here right now in the snow, me and you. Why you thinking about negative? It's you
crazy.
and me today, right now, and in this snow in cabin.
Have y'all ever actually stood somebody up for a date?
Mama Spider said I can get rid of him easily with my tone and her facial expression.
Well,
and Chanel said she's still not worried because the solid wants him dead.
That they are.
Okay, so he'll be walking away one way or the other. He can either choose.
My mother said I forgot our date.
Was that you on Saturday?
Totally forgot.
check my phone.
Have y'all ever actually stood somebody up before on a date? Was supposed to have been going at the last minute or something? Man, ain't going and just not call, not show. It was just petty and inconsiderate as can be.
Man, I always throw an excuse. You got to let the person know not to show up. Okay.
I've never done it. No, I have genuinely
You've done it.
Just stood somebody up. No call, no show.
You're rude.
That's true, but I ain't never done that.
Really? I estimated your rudeness.
Nah, I ain't never done that.
Okay.
I have genuinely forgot if I made plans with somebody and then that day not called them. But we didn't we didn't talk that day and say, all right, yeah, we still on for 4, right? Yeah, and did not show up. I literally just forgot. I was like, oh man, I forgot we was supposed to be meeting today. You're right. That has happened, but no, I've never just flat out.
The rude ways you've gotten rid of people who you wasn't feeling is legendary. But we'll cover those on another podcast.
Yeah, that's what's whole story for a whole other day.
The Lord, the creativity and the sheer. I don't give a.
I always make it comical too because I'm silly.
Sometimes you don't. Remember when we put a bus till the bus came? No.
You weren't laughing. That's like, were you not laughing when the story was told?
Stories?
Yes.
They're hilarious.
Exactly. I brought comedy to the table. I did this for you.
I'm talking about the rude people who owe you.
No, I'm just saying, were they not entertaining stories?
Sheer entertainment. I think I almost
That's
fell
my
out.
whole point.
Yeah, sheer entertainment. Okay, so Toy said I watch kung fu movies on my phone the whole time I'm stuck in the Snowden building. She's not really tripping off what Stood Up Roger is trying to talk about. Okay.
Stood Up Roger.
Mama Spot said I've never stood anyone up either.
Me even, Mama Spot. I ain't never done it. All I've done is forgot if we made plans.
Okay. Bianca said what Mama Spot said is my answer, which is that she can easily get rid of them for tone and face. Toy said I've never stood anyone up. I have purposely forgot. I've intentionally not remembered, but it wasn't a purposeful standing up. Wow. We get you, Toy. Wink, wink. We get it. All right. Name a habit that you find that you only do if you are bored or irritated.
Or irritated?
Yeah, something's not.
Is it one or the other, or is it collective?
But you find that this only happens when this happens. And it can be something subtle that you don't realize you do. I've realized because people called out my attention to it that I tend to twist my hair. Like I will just keep playing. I think it's a calming mechanism. So I will just keep twisting it over and over again. I will running my hand through this some kind of way. I think people like, are you stressed? And I'm like, why? You're running your hand through your hair.
When I'm irritated.
Mama Spotted said bite nails. I have done that also.
No, when I'm irritated, I ball my fists up.
Oh, so you just in a ready position, just in case.
Yeah, once I'm irritated, I'm ready to hit something.
I just said you're in a ready position just in case.
Yeah, I ball my fists up. When I'm irritated or frustrated, both of my fists become punch ready. Wow. I don't know why, but they do.
We will need to work on that. Okay. Mama Spotted said, shake my foot or my leg. What do the rest of y'all do when that you notice? When you're either bored or irritated?
Bored, that's kind of easy.
What do you do? Like, what do you notice?
I'm an Xbox one or something.
No, like easy. A habit that tells you that you're idle.
We'll come back to me.
Okay. Diggs, Diggs TNT said, oh, you like Mike Tyson biting his glove so he won't accidentally knock out Jake Paul. Does anybody else think that fight was staged?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So Toy said, I get quiet, become mute and distant. All right. Fun Lover said, I cross my arms and I hate it because it's such a noticeable telltale sign. So I guess other people that know already know when she crosses her arm, what's up. Okay. Celsius said he saw Fight at Eclipse. There's no doubt about it. It's definitely rigged. Bianca said she walks a lot through the house. Mama Spot said, yes, that fight was staged.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when what was that one? Oh, bored.
Yeah.
I can't sit still.
Okay. All right.
I cannot sit still when I'm just overly bored. It's like I'm just constantly fidgety or moving around like, yeah, I can't sit still.
Okay. All right. So they said Celsius said Tyson was about to put that man in a box the first round.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden, it just stopped. It just stopped.
On purpose. It was a money grab, a quick steal.
Okay. So I believe it's back to you, dear sir.
No, ma'am.
And then we're going to get to the music part of the music talking trivia.
All right, quick question. Quick 2 questions. For all you people who have a job, based on whatever your hourly pay is, and if you don't get paid hourly, let's say you get paid salary-wise, how much work do you actually give them? If
So
you get paid $30 an hour, how much work per hour do you really give them?
That's a good question. All right. So if we all just say $30 an hour, let's just make it a standard. We all make $30 an hour.
$30 an hour. How much work are they getting out of you?
20 might be easy because you got 5, 10, 15, 20. So we all make $20 an hour. It's easy math. How much work per hour for that $20 worth of dollars are they actually getting out of you on average? Because I know some of y'all like it goes up and down, or some of y'all like it's always down, but whatever. On average, how much worth of work for that 20, that what is a 20 called? A dub? No. For that dub they're giving you an hour, how much work are they actually getting? $20 an hour, y'all. How much work are they getting out of you?
How much work they getting out of you?
Okay. Now, wow. Okay.
You saying that in case
so
they watching.
Said, I carry my tension in my neck and shoulders, so when I'm irritated, my shoulders start to raise. And then Chanel Settle says she doesn't care what the hourly pay is. Whatever the bare minimum that she can get away with, that's what she's doing. Okay. And then Mama Spider said that's natural to do. And then Chanel Settles then changed and said, wait a minute, is it the bare minimum or how much they pay you? Because you just said both. And then
yeah, I'm confused too.
Mo Digger said it depends on how much you love what you do. Mo Digger, $20. How much work are they getting out of you? Okay. At your real job, not just singing what you love, and they're gonna get $30 out of your 20. You're gonna give it to them at your singing job. Okay. Plachette said, I do enough to fly under the radar. So I would say that's probably around $12 to $15 per hour worth of work. She ain't hitting that 19, that 17, 18, 19, $20. She ain't hitting that mark. But she not going to be at $8 to $10 where they could notice either. So a good $12 to $15 worth of work for that 20 is what she's going to be given. More or less, Plachette. Let me know if I'm right. Okay, so Chanel says, I'm not going above and beyond for 19. Chanel, that's almost 100% of what they paying you.
I'm gonna give them $7.50.
Wait a minute, what?
$7.50.
$7.50?
$7.50
for the 20 that they're paying you.
A 35.47.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What about
a 35.47?
What about during the weeks where
they know what I'm talking
where there's
about.
a heavy workload for everybody?
That was a joke.
Okay. So you're
Who
not
know what I'm talking about? What I just said. They know what I'm talking about. Somebody out there gotta know.
All right. So Bianca said this question remind me of a nephew Tommy prank.
Yeah, them jokes be funny.
They are hilarious. I was recently introduced to them.
Oh my God.
Where the guy from the Steve Harvey show calls people and makes up ridiculous.
They know who nephew Tommy is.
I don't really. I knew who he was, but I didn't know about the pranks. He calls people, makes up ridiculous things. He called one lady through her husband and told her that he was going to take her back to slavery. And because he had inside, oh my God. Oh my God.
Man, them jokes be
they be so deep, and they get inside help so they can hit points that only somebody who knows you would know, so
Man,
that you don't immediately know it's a crank call and hang up. They be funny. Okay, so Fun Lover said, I am way underpaid. Whatever that underpayment is, how much worth of work are they getting? 100%? Is it 50-50? 75, 80%?
I agree with Mo said. He said it all depends on what you do.
Absolutely.
If you enjoy your work, then you ain't tripping. You at work, but you liking what you do.
People are asking you.
Most people don't, though.
Yeah. People are saying they're identifying what you did is from All About the Benjamins.
That is correct.
Okay, that's Toy and Mo Digger. And Bianca said that
I knew somebody knew what
she is laughing, so she got it too. I didn't know what you were doing.
That's why I was like $7.50. He said that in the movie, Mike Epps.
Now, I'm a pretty high level worker, but Mo is correct. If I feel like your appreciation of my high level work is lacking, and I've really been putting in excellence, which is what normally I do at work,
Mm-hmm.
then I am going to do a flechette on you, and I'm gonna fly because you don't appreciate it. No way. I'm doing all this extra work for no reason. You're not implementing any of the strategies I'm suggesting. You're not answering the emails while I'm problem solving. You're not receiving it. So I have to, at this point, rethink what I'm doing because now I'm stressed and I'm irritated every day because I'm putting out this work product that's just slamming up against the brick wall. So in those situations, I do a flechette. I'm flying it. If it's a $20, I'm flying between 12 and 15. Sometimes on the low end of 12. Enough where no one would say I was a horrible worker, because horrible is like $8 to $10 worth consistently. And then on them days where they got eyes on me, I'm gonna do a good $16 to $17 worth of work. Maybe 1 or 2 days out of the month, I'll hit 20. So they're like, wait a minute, her work product is consistently good. Consistently good is good enough not to get fired.
So fun lovers say they're getting that whole 30 out of her. She can't help herself.
I used to be that way too until we worked together for an entity that gave it to us, regardless of the level of excellence. They gave it to us.
You can't say it, but I can.
Okay, so so they so yes, and we were going above and beyond the level of excellence.
Now I can't say that I was that kind of worker too in the past.
Absolutely.
I have been like one of the best workers at the jobs I was at. I was giving my all until those bastards made it clear to me that it wasn't appreciated.
Yeah.
So they was paying me 20, they got 20 out of me.
Or more.
Or more. Actually, they got more. Because I did stuff I didn't have to do. I did stuff that wasn't in my job description, and I did it regularly.
Yeah. And with like with happiness. Like, here you go, you got that.
Once I realized it wasn't appreciated, that 20 dropped to 5. Consistently.
Wow.
True story.
Wow.
That 20 dropped to 5.
That's a huge drop. Okay.
You don't appreciate it. What am I putting all this energy into for?
I've become like that too, which is why
you're getting 5 now. You're gonna get way less than what you paid me.
Remember how much appreciation it was for that 20 plus and you're only paying me $20? Here you go. This is about the worth of appreciation that you're giving me. So we're gonna even out the situation. Okay, so Toy said, I wish I could get $750, but being a mail carrier, we do a lot of manual labor. I actually give about 40 out of that 20. She actually gives about double that on a daily. Woo! Now, what happens if the mail sits in the truck all night long, or you actually physically can't deliver it all because it's Christmas, and it's a whole bunch of stuff? What happens?
My mother did it for a short period of time.
What happens if you physically can't finish the load for that day? Because
it's me, I ain't have nothing.
It's double or triple what you usually get. What do y'all do then? You have to stay out till you finish? Is there some overtime for that? All right. So while we're figuring that out, okay. So Celsius said, man, they love more for less. They started getting just enough out of me, especially since they given the runaround with these title promises. Celsius, you keep doing that. Yep. We see you. We love your promise and your attention to details. In 6 months, that opening for
they was doing that to me too.
Man.
They tell me they're gonna give me more money for about 4 years straight. Yeah, we're gonna talk to them about getting you a raise too. Yep.
Yeah, that title with the carrot with the title on it, just stringing you along. Absolutely.
The string along be everything.
Toy got the caps in there. We must deliver. So no matter if you got 3 letters or 300, you cannot come back to the post office with the stuff in your bag.
Oh, the post office is relentless.
Oh, she said no. Every piece must go.
They're relentless. I talked to several people who work for the post office.
That's a lot.
You remember man Jefferson? They used to work at Allied with when I was at the mall. Well, yeah, he works for the post office.
Okay.
But he definitely told me some stuff. They don't care if you get bit by a dog, nothing. The post office relentless.
Wow. If it takes later, do y'all get paid extra? Like, Toy been out there, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Like, do you get extra hours for that? All right. So Mama Spider said, makes me wonder though, what if we had no way but the mail to send letters? That used to be a thing, Mama Spider. That used to be a thing. All right. All right. I have a question, and then we're gonna go into the music. Okay, and please think about your answers. Which one gives you more trepidation or nervousness? What, or in regular terms, which are you more afraid of? A visit to the doctor where you know something's wrong and it could necessarily involve needles or painful procedures, or a visit to the dentist where they got them drills and the ability to snatch your teeth out? Which one would you dread more, a visit to the doctor or a visit to the dentist? And this is not a regular look in your ears, listen to the name. They are either some needles or some, I got to withdraw this little piece of thing out of your arm or something involved. Doctor or dentist, which one we going to take that L on? Okay. Okay. Dig said, through dogs, hoods, rain, sleet, or snow, the male must go. Woo. All right. Toy says, city carriers get overtime. Rural carriers get nothing because they're salary. See you at 10 o'clock at night. Thanks for the mail. That's crazy.
My mother was out till about that late. We was all wondering where the heck she was. I think her phone died. It was dark. Like, where the heck she at?
Man. Okay, so Feet said the dentist is she's more afraid of going to the dentist. I think most people are. That we don't be playing with the dentist. Bianca said, dentist, I was actually biting the dentist's finger. Okay. You're supposed to keep rolling. Not close.
He was biting his finger, though.
Joyce Barnes said, yes, she was out to the wee hours of the morning trying to get that mail down. And she didn't know the streets at the time. And they were like,
it was dark.
Oh, here's a new route. Get this done today. I don't know these streets. So and I think it takes time to figure out if I cut through here, I can get here faster instead of looking at the map and being like, turn left, go, 3 blocks down.
I know that job wouldn't have been for me.
You would have put the mail on the ground and left.
I would have.
I know.
My first job was a paper boy. I quit in a week.
All right, back to the question at hand. Doctor or dentist?
Which one would I dread more?
Which appointment are you putting off longer? You need that root canal tomorrow, but you also need a series of injections, the ones that are going to hurt your arm for the next 6 days. Which one are you going to schedule first?
Probably the root canal.
I think so too. I think I'm not looking forward to the injections because your whole arm does this for the next week.
I'm gonna go with the root
and
canal.
Anybody slightly bump into your shoulder, you're acting like they done stabbed you.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Them joints hurt. But
I ain't looking forward to it. But if I gotta choose, I'm going with the root canal.
You're going to put that off, or you're going to schedule it?
That's the one I'm gonna pick.
Over the injections in your arm?
Yeah.
Woo! That scraping and that sound, even though I'm numb, and then them long needles of getting me numb.
No, I'm tripping. No, I mean that's the one I'm dreading more.
So which one are you going to put off?
The root canal.
That's what I thought.
That's what I meant. I'm tripping. My bad.
So then the needles don't just go here. They got to have the long one that goes way up here to get to the root canal part. Woo! I did have a dentist though that was swift with them needles. What he would do was he would put his one finger outside my jaw and the other finger way up in, and he would just keep doing this. So I don't know if it was a pressure point or a distraction movement or both, but he was swift with them needles, and I was like, "Are you done?" And he was like, "I'm done." I was like, "There's no way in the world. It usually feels like an ice pick is going up there." He was swift with it.
Said, "I'll take the needle. A brother got to eat."
that is correct. That is correct. So Mama Spider says you're putting off the root canal or you're scheduling that first. Toy said, I'm going to the dentist. So you're not taking them 6 injections that they hurt for a while. Toy said dental insurance is cheaper. Man, that is correct. It is cheaper than medical insurance. Dig said, I'll take the needle, but brother needs to eat. Mama Spider said pain in the mouth is not good. Whoa.
Not at all.
Mouth pain, migraines, and foot pain are some of the most excruciating, can't ignore pains that exist. I'm talking about other than having cancer or terminal diseases. They are some of the worst. I can't get around this. Fun Lovers doing a public service announcement. I work for a dentist and they are excellent. Oh, your particular dentist that you work for. You're not doing a PSA for the whole practitioners. I'll be getting the root canal first thing. Okay.
But damn, I wish you were still here. I'd be going to the dentist where you at.
Your dental insurance for the state of Maryland, so we might need to travel. Okay, so Bianca said that needle that hits nerve. That's what I'm talking about. The dentist, I only had one dentist that knew that pressure trick where he would be jiggling and pressing at the same time, and I would be like, and then all of a sudden he'd be out, and I'm like, are we done? We're done. Sit there, you'll be done in a few minutes. I'm like, what? So I don't know what type of old school Chinese medicine techniques he wasn't even Chinese medicine. I don't know if that's supposed to be everything right now is offensive, but sometimes there are techniques that you learn from other places that you bring back here, and you're like, woo, some type of old school technique he had learned. That man was the truth. All right. So this includes my section of there was the music involved. We covered the dancing, we covered the music in the car. So it was music, talk, and there was some trivia in it. And now we're gonna try to see. We might need to loudly call Dion. Yep.
Hopefully not.
We'll see how this works. So now we're gonna go over to what you got.
Yeah,
but
we've been trying to do this for the past 2 weeks.
So Fun Lover said, I don't care if the needle hurts, but my thing is when they don't know how to actually numb you. So she will take the pain rather than that drill hitting a nerve that they didn't know wasn't numb.
Right.
Who? Then there's the scrapey. Oh, Lord. It's all traumatic. It's all traumatic. But as Mo Nigga said, we have to eat. We have to eat. And we all want to keep them frontals. Nobody wants to lose the frontals. I think we all agree on that one.
Yeah. The snaggle life is not a happy
No one wants to lose the frontals. So we're gonna put it off for a while, but we're gonna get in there. Them frontals are important. Okay. All right. So no. Celsius said, I got a whole dentist appointment tomorrow too. The point is you scheduled it and you're going. That's the point. Now, we don't know how many weeks you put it off for, but the point is you scheduled it and you're going tomorrow. And Fun Lover said, why'd you shoot me? And why'd you shoot me up? And she still feels the whole procedure. Is this supposed to be like this?
I hate that numb face feeling after going to the dentist.
Yeah.
When your lips feel all big and your whole face feel like somebody stuck an air pump in your mouth and just went for it. I hate that feeling. I'm gonna be like, man, I can't wait till this wear off.
Yeah, your lip does feel extraordinarily heavy.
Your lips be feeling big as a mother. Hate it.
All right, sir. Take us to the music section.
All right,
and then we're gonna bid these lovely people adieu.
Right, yeah. We've been trying to do this for the past 2 weeks. The system has failed us.
Multiple times.
Do not get your hopes high tonight. That's this possibility. It's gonna fail us again. Possibilities. It's gonna fail us again, but it might not. We did do a test beforehand, and earlier it worked.
Now, to conclude, Celsius said, "Man, I had one of those when I was younger, and I felt everything after the shot. That scared me a little bit." We talking about the dental shots or these? And then Bianca said, yes, I'm proud that I G'd up and got through those appointments. And then Celsius like, oh no. And then he said, I need that cuz.
I know you do. This is for you.
All right.
And Mama Spider and Toy and Pizza Furry and all of them. Both Kicker and Fans. So
okay, do you want to introduce the name of it? And
nah, I'm gonna just press play. Nah. So I'm about to play a song from my new upcoming album called Money off of the Secrets album. Same song I've been trying to play for the last 2 podcasts where the sound was trash.
It was horrible.
Hopefully today it works better though. Oh, that's right. I got to turn the volume.
Y'all are very opinionated. Don't be afraid to throw up into comments. The sound still like, oh no, and then he said, I need that cuz.
Yeah, just ignore that. But I'm about to press play. Let me know how this sound, if it's sounding better today. I'm going in right now. Money off the Secrets album.
So money is something you cannot overlook. The best people before the habits was foretold in the book. It's a warning for my creator. Many still take it lightly, but miscalculate the way.
Did y'all hear that or not? No, I ain't gonna let it keep playing it if it ain't playing right. Let them tell me if it sounds clear or not.
Okay, we shall see.
Then I'll just start it over.
All righty. Kind of low.
Was
But
it clear
wasn't
though?
distorted. It was low.
All right, so I'm gonna turn it up. Was it clear and low though?
Not playing right. Okay, hold on. D.
I told you don't get your hopes high.
D. All right. We're gonna try to get the master in here so we can figure this out. It's low.
Or maybe he got to turn it up on
The
that.
bass
on that
kicks
end.
out when it hits. Thumbs down. Okay. All right. Well, good job with stopping it. It's that noise cancellation. It's not clear. Not playing
clear.
right. It's low. It's low.
They saying it's low. So is it? Do we turn it up from my phone? Or
This is the
is it
end of our
something you
show.
do
We just need this one
on
song to
your
play
side?
and we're out.
They said they can't hear it.
They say everybody said
Everybody,
it's low.
it's kind of low, not playing right. The bass kicks out
They
when
say
it
the
hits.
bass kicks
There's
out.
some type
when
of
it
noise
hits.
cancellation. It's not clear.
All right, go ahead, try it again.
All right, we about to try again. I need y'all to thumb us up or thumb us down quickly. And go. Is it still too low?
The power of money is something you cannot overlook. The lens people will go to have it was foretold in a book. And so born from our creator, many still take it lightly. Don't miscalculate the wicked ever, not even slightly. This might be the devil's greatest tool for
Not
deception.
Not clear.
He seeks to devour-
Wait, I got a thumbs up from Mo and a not clear from your mama.
Okay.
Which one is it, y'all? We need a deal breaker. No, that one is clear. The two musicians in the group said they could hear it.
Turn the volume up, Mom.
Okay. Just gotta
two-
up that. Okay, better. They need a little bit more volume.
So is it more volume or more clear? Or both?
Mo Digger said thumbs up.
Everybody else
Celsius
is
the
saying
rapper said
thumbs
it's
up.
clear. Toy said thumbs up. Celsius said just turn up a little bit. Your sister said better, and
He
I got
said
another
just turn
thumbs
it up a little bit.
That seems to be the
All
consensus.
right, we're going to go with it.
Noise cancellation stuff on.
All right, Ramon,
All right.
and let's try it again. Okay.
All right, it's turned up a little bit more now.
It ain't my phone. Thank you for thinking it's my phone. You see this? Oh, you got to upgrade the phone. It's your boy's phone. So, hey, he upgraded it. So, okay. Throwing shade and got shot back, boy.
All right, so now I'm about to play it and let it go all the way through this time.
Okay.
Volume turned up more. Y'all gave the thumbs up. It's more clear. Money off of the Secrets album. Let's
Okay.
go.
The power of money is something you cannot overlook. The lens people will go to have it was foretold in a book. And so born from our creator, many still take it lightly. Don't miscalculate the wicked ever, not even slightly. This might be the devil's greatest tool for deception. He seeks to devour all, and he makes no exceptions. Causing family to double cross you, turning friends into foes. Niggas lose themselves to chase it, the more the love for it grows. People willing to die for it, sell their souls to possess it. Won't think twice about the trade-off and would not second guess it. It's a stranger in your mirror with the grin of Belial. A far cry from who you were and haven't been in a while. As soon as the heart desires it, the thieves will inquire it. Coming at you, aiming the automatic, ready to fire it. The one behind the trigger might be someone you trusted. Niggas' loyalty comes with prices, that's why I'm so disgusted. Many will risk it all at all costs to stack it. The streets are grimy, watch who you in the rack with. For the money, just know that every single time that you make it, the evil eyes observing, thirsting to take it. It's all for the money. It will often change the people around you. Get too much of it and they coming to hound you. They desperate for the money. Mercenary motive, stay locked and loaded. Cause the pocket watch is definitely devoted. It's all about the money. Niggas will kill you over money. You better pay what you owe. Evil men, they resort to violence when the funds getting low. Their presidents are addictive, got them fiending from greed. The chase never ends, even when you got much more than you need. The men plot to keep it, the women scheming to spend it. By any means, no secret, drastic measures intended. When your paper adding up, them haters want to subtract it. So they start conjuring up the most heinous of tactics. Had my guard down before, but not again. And if I get the drop on you, certainly your life, it's gotta end. Or most doesn't count, that's not a win. And one thing I'ma tell you is the enemy of my enemy's not a friend. These turncoat niggas are shiesty, be alert. Or get robbed with your own heat, then reside in the dirt. So if you wanna come up, keep it quiet as kept. I'm like an endless flight of stairs, homie, I don't miss a step. Many will risk it all at all costs to stack it. The The streets are grimy, watch who you in the rack with. For the money, just know that every single time that you make it, the evil eyes observe it, thirsting to take it. It's all for the money. It will often change the people around you. Get too much of it and they come in to hound you. They desperate for the money. Mercenary mode to stay locked and loaded. Cause the pocket watch is definitely devoted. It's all about the money. We all need it in the height of the drama. Them predators on the hunt, they prey as decimals and commas. And O's in the bank account for a lifestyle that's lavish. Consequences of no concern. Impulse firmly established. Second rule under Satan, only the wise will admit it. Though we crave it, not always worth the things we go through to get it. Treat every smile like a setup, every handshake a snare. What appears as love is mendacious, so stay sharp, be aware. History is irrelevant when securing the bag. So who's really proud when you love to boast about it and brag? You might wake up in the middle of the night to intruders. Keep a blicky under your pillow, pointing guard like a shooter. Between money and your life, which is more a priority. The ratio of who you really gotta watch is a majority. So keep them on their toes and switch up your routine. Don't ever forget the enemy's favorite color is green. Many will risk it all at all costs to stack it. The streets are grimy, watch who you in the rack with. For the money, just know that every single time that you make it, the evil eyes observe it, thirsting to take it. It's all for the money. It will often change the people around you. Get too much of it and they come in to hound you. They desperate for the money. Mercenary mode to stay locked and loaded. Cause the pocket watch is definitely devoted. It's all about the money.
Oh, let me see if I can hit it. Probably the wrong one, but I'll try. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, something's terrible. Okay.
All right, Josh, so that was money off of my new album, Secrets, coming out soon.
Oh, man. All right. So
How y'all like that, Joan?
read what the people said.
Okay, so Associate says, there it is. Mom says better. Toy say all good. Mama Spider, love it, raw. Chris say, oh, this is tough. All about the money. This is a great story.
Your storytelling is
Fire
legendary.
emoji. Yeah, this is a car banger.
Oh, skip my contribution to the
Yours
thing.
was next. What are you talking about?
Really? Mine is in different order. Okay, go ahead. Okay, sorry.
You quoted my line, the enemy of my enemy is not a friend. Bars. Yep. Mama Spider said, don't miss a step. Not at all. Toya, $, money and fire emojis. Mama Spider, I don't know what emoji that is. I've never even seen that before. What is that?
Is that a woman with her hand up
It
in the
looks
air?
like somebody waving or something.
Okay.
Bianca, thumbs up, fire emojis. Envious, I'm tripping. Celsius said, envy favorite color is green. Yeah, that's a bar.
Of course,
right
yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know if y'all was gonna catch that metaphor.
I didn't catch it.
Green with envy.
I got
Don't
it now
never
because
forget
Celsius,
that Emmy's
the
favorite
two
color was
lyricists
green.
pick up that kind of stuff. Yeah, I missed it.
This have trust and betrayal come up on street game vibes. It is. It's like Trust and Betrayal Part 3.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard.
There was Trust and
3.
Betrayal. Then the song Code was like
Oh,
Trust and
oh
Betrayal
man,
2.
that code. So follow code. Then,
And
man.
this is like Trust and Betrayal 3.
All right.
Toy say that was dope. Definitely a smoker. Yes, I can't wait to crank it in my car. Facts, feats. And girl with her hand. Okay, with
And the
headphones on.
headphones,
Gotcha.
got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mama Spider, yeah. All right, well, cool. Appreciate y'all. Glad y'all like that, John. It's coming soon. Coming soon.
All right. Well, we have been back with a vengeance. I would say back like we never left, but sometimes you need to leave in order to come back. And not that we didn't appreciate the podcast. We've always loved being here. But sometimes when you come back and you realize, man, we done missed being home.
Man, I told you I missed being here.
Over
I
and
couldn't
over
wait
and
to
over
get back
again.
to the
Yeah, over and
podcast.
over and
I
over.
missed y'all. I was having withdrawals. Like, man, we got to get back to the show.
Yeah, he was very vocal.
I couldn't wait to get back.
And we have formed a community here of different-minded but like-minded people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like our answers show that we're different-minded but like-minded at the same time.
Missed you more, Mama Spider. It's always a pleasure. We light up when you come on here. It's
No,
like, oh, Mama
yeah,
Spider's
it's like
here.
a celebration. It's a celebration.
Love you to death.
So
all of you.
So thank y'all for coming through. on a Monday night. Thank y'all for no matter how many weeks or months we be gone, that the core group going to light up this attendance roster when we come back, and we appreciate y'all for that.
Right.
So let's check with our kind host and sponsor of this entire shenanigan. Oh,
Man, we gotta shoot some music videos
speaking
too.
of which,
Man, we gotta shoot some videos.
I was
like
looking
ASAP.
on our channel. From time to time, I just go through our channel. Because it makes me grateful. I just go from the because the videos, the last one we did is always the most recent. But I go way back. I go back way back to the beginning, and I see the progression. I see the work that we put in. I see the family of the Dark Squad that we've grown.
Yeah.
I see how at first the graphics were janky and non-existent, and then I got on my graphics game, and the graphics came up. The production of the video has always been top notch. Y'all know we didn't know what we was doing, but fortunately,
Thanks to D.
yeah, we came in. We thought that we were gonna come in with our phones and like, you know how it be all dark in your house, but you don't know that this is not. And we be sitting at the kitchen table, talking to y'all and playing music through his speaker. That's how we thought we would start our podcasting career, and then we would come up later. Fortunately, we came out the gate swinging.
Yeah.
Because we had the person who I was referring to, the host and real sponsor of Live Music Mondays, and that's Dion, the unsung hero.
Absolutely.
Y'all have seen our videos, our teaching videos with
Much love and shout
stuff
out to
drops in
Dion.
from the ceiling, the graphics come up, the song
Give
plays
him
at
a celebration
the end.
clap. Give him a celebration clap.
Wait.
To Dion.
I need some clap emojis to drop it.
Drop the clap emojis for my man Dion.
Okay, y'all know that without him, there is no us for y'all. We still exist, but you never would see us.
Facts.
So drop them Dion's, drop them sound emojis in the comments.
Speaking.
Digga. I mean, sorry, that's Spanish, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Speaking of dropping, last week, you know how we always ask them hit the like button, right?
We do be asking.
And if you haven't, please do hit it. But there was something else that we had asked to did y'all as the peoples, the fam, the squadron, was to go and drop real comments in the real comment section. Only 2 of yous dropped comments last week.
Y'all know we
Need
still
y'all
not
to
getting
do
paid
us
for this.
better this week.
You two, they ain't got no
2
love for the
of
Dark
y'all-
Squad.
Only 2 of y'all went to the real comment section and dropped the comment. I don't care if you say I hated y'all tonight. Go drop something.
Heaven Bird just
We
drops
need to
emojis.
we need
and
that
sometimes her
engagement.
emojis don't even make no
Go
sense.
drop real
But she will
comments
go
in the
over there
real
and drop
comment
something.
section after the
I'm
show,
like, this
please.
emoji don't make no sense.
Hit the like, drop a comment.
But she's over there. So yeah.
There's only 2 of y'all. They clapping it up for you, D.
All right. So Dion, I don't even know what next Monday is.
Date wise?
Yes, that'd be correct.
Let's take a
Date-wise.
look.
Okay, so we can tell the people that would be December the 2nd. Are you in town that day? How does that work for you?
Yeah, I'll be home. I should be here.
Yo, we showing off 4 weeks in a row. It's
4 weeks
amazing.
in a row, let's do
Okay. On a Monday, we haven't changed the date yet. It's coming. Don't even worry about it. It's coming. Live Music Tuesdays, Live Music Monday, the Tuesday edition will return, or the Thursday edition, it will return. But for right now, we here. Oh, Celsi said Dion came through with the clutch. It was the noise cancellation, and only 2 people that do sound would know that. I was just sitting here clueless. But
Thank
yes.
goodness it finally played, so we kind of know what to do moving forward.
Well,
I guess.
we don't know what to do.
No, I mean, we collectively figured it out. Dion knows to cancel the noise. We know to pass it to Dion. We know. We collectively know.
That's correct.
We know what to do.
do.
He cancels the noise. We depend on him. It works.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for so enthusiastically joining. Y'all, I don't know if it's because of the break, but y'all have been cutting up these
Loving it.
past few weeks.
Fun Love is a great addition for sure.
We have had a ball. And Mama Spotter, please, your moderation skills, just your presence is needed. So
Absolutely.
you got to be in the building, sister. All right. Of course, as always, thank y'all for being our extended family and kind of the people that we kind of run through when we're having problems in life. We come here to talk to y'all about things. And sometimes we're serious. Most of the time, we're completely unhinged. But sometimes we're serious. But either way, y'all are the people that we come to talk to. So thank y'all so
We just
much.
want to have fun with y'all, man. I know I'm silly a lot. I'm joking around, come up with silly stuff, but I come to have fun with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's all about having fun with y'all.
So next week, somewhere between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, we're trying to do a hard target of what we used to do of a 6:30 start time. It's still a moving
6:30
target.
ain't gonna happen.
But we have been moving backward. No, we didn't start at 7:30. We did not start that late today.
No, last 2 weeks we actually started right around 7:30.
Yes, but today we started earlier. I'm saying we're trying to get the time a little earlier.
I think we should start. I think 7:30 should be our standard start time.
You think that's too late? Do y'all think that's too late? You want to try 7 because you have time to get home from work?
Some people are getting off work right in the evening.
Like 6, like they got to get off at 5:30, drive through traffic, get home.
Yeah. What do y'all think? Should we shoot for 6:30 start time or 7:30?
Do y'all want to try 7 or 7:30? What time works for most of the peoples? Because 7:30 they're out at 9:30. We'll figure it out. We're gonna try next week. We're gonna try around
we'll talk about
7 to 7:15ish, and most of y'all know how to contact us directly.
Well, Spider said 7.
I think
mostly everybody here is in the group chat.
I think 7 is a good shooting time. I agree.
Everybody's
saying
7.
All right. We're gonna
so
shoot
we're
for
gonna
7.
start shooting for trying to start right
and then we're
at
gonna try
7.
to stick the landing and stay at 7.
Yeah, because I do
7:03-ish,
want to have a start time that's
6:57ish,
just
but yes,
consistent
7
and
7 is
reliable.
where we're working towards. All right. Appreciate y'all and the feedback. We're gonna shoot for 7. And again, it's all love. Thank you for joining Live Music Mondays. For Dark Squad Entertainment, I am Patrice.
And this is Eclipse.
And we are
Dark Squad Entertainment. With that said, we ain't got to go home. But what we do gotta do is get the hell up out of here. See ya.
Good night.